Today on the Celestial War.
The place is crawling with goblins. You can see on the other side, they're all around. You can just estimate the amounts that are walking around on patrols, that there must be like literally over 200 or 300. And they pretty much just infested the entire thing. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I am Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew: Ross Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, and Tom Kokoza. Thank you to our sponsors: Fantasy Grounds, Nord Games, Norse Foundry, Master Monk, and Phoenix Studios. And thank you, as always, to our staff: Todd Heaney, Percival Fairweather, Lee House, Justin Sarachik, and Steve Keeley. Guys, this is Season 3, Episode 11, The Great Forge, and it should be an exciting one. How's everybody doing this week?
Yeah, very good.
In the Fed.
There you go.
Awesome. And today we are joined by someone very special to me, my brother, Billy Hansen, the one and only.
Hey guys.
Billy.
Hey.
Yes, this is my brother, everybody. This Billy is the person who played Dungeons and Dragons with me as a kid. We played once. I told him the story about how I cried when goblins came. Do you want to tell it though from your point of view?
Well, I was into Dungeons and Dragons. I was 10 or 12 years old, and I took about a 6-year-old Tony Hansen inside, and I said, "Tony, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?" And his eyes lit up. He was so excited. We started playing. We sat down. I gave him the dice. I said, "Tony, you go into a dungeon," as I was the dungeon master, and now Tony's the dungeon master. And I said, "Hey, you turn a corner and there's a goblin," and he started crying. "Oh, my God." And I got in trouble for scaring him. Told him I'm going to give my brother nightmares, and that was the end of Dungeons and Dragons.
It was.
And the beginning.
Right.
And the beginning. It was
born.
The beginning of him wanting to DM and not play. I create the goblins.
So years later, I played with Billy. If you remember Sal Melaleo, and Sal Melaleo's cousin was dating this guy named Sean, who played, and I was like, "Oh, I remember this game because I played once with my brother." And then I was older and not scared of goblins anymore because I got past it. I'm still scared of them, just not when they're real, not when they're in fake life, you know. So then we played, and then I fell in love with it from there on.
You're scared of the real goblins.
You would have been really afraid if you knew there were purple goblins.
I know exactly. I'm just fixing my headset here.
Sal Melaleo.
That's a
He's
damn.
Yeah, that's a blast in the past.
Him and I ran for president and vice president in high school. Did you know that? No.
No, I didn't.
Student council.
Did you win?
No.
Of course not.
We lost. We lost by very few votes, though. Yeah, but it was a really good run. We had a great run.
So I'll tell you one more. I'll tell you one more story before we get things rolling here. So Billy came to me once when I was like, I guess maybe I'm like a year older, 7, 8 years old or whatever. And Billy comes up to me once, and we realized this the other day because today we're both living the dream, kind of. Because Billy comes to me and he pulls me to the side and he goes, "Tony," and Billy never asked me a question before because I'm like 8 years younger than him. So if he asks me a question, he wants to know something about me. I'm really excited. He's like, "Tony, what do you want to be when you grow up? If you could be anything, what do you want to be?" And I go, I want to be a video game repairman so I can I can play all the games after I'm fixing them. So, and then Billy goes,
"Those are some goals you got there, buddy."
That's so cool. So cute, man.
And then Billy goes, "I want to be a magician. Can you imagine being a magician, actually doing magic and everything?" So last week I saw him. I go, this week we're both living our dreams because you're going to be a wizard on the show, and I'm basically playing games as a profession. So we've made that huge jump, 30 years in the making.
It took us 30 years, but we did it.
Yeah.
Hold on to
We'll show them.
folks.
We'll show them.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, really, that's awesome.
Yeah, Billy, why don't you tell everybody about what you do in the real world?
What do I do in the real world? I'm an accountant. I run a business.
Oh, very
Not
cool.
that exciting.
So exciting.
Business either.
Do you want to plug any businesses?
Yeah, well, I run Reliable Office Solutions, and we sell office equipment like copiers and printers and things like that. We're on Staten Island, same building. We're upstairs from Phoenix Studios.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
And we see
Classic.
and we see each other maybe like once every 3 or 4 weeks, even though we're spatially 45 feet apart. Just
Yeah.
Different hours.
just going up.
Different
it's a
hours,
Different
different
world
hours.
down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we come to where you work and we'll play accountants in offices?
Oh my God.
Tony's way ahead of
I'd
you.
rather go downstairs and play with you guys and play. My stuff's boring.
We're just sitting around a table, so I have to file as a 0 with the government. Yes. So exciting.
Roll for initiative.
I want to mail my check, my information in first. Okay, so let's get going. As I said, this is season 3, episode 11. This is the next episode into Bellaman's challenge. Just to catch you guys up really fast, this is the challenge put forth by the gnomish city of Rhaegar, by the King Bellaman, and basically every team right now is going through. Went down ropes into the harbor. They sailed around the island of Rhaegar, and they went into the mining entrance in the back. You guys went through a whole mining thing last week, and you guys are one of 5 teams that are fighting to get to the Great Forge and put the coal that you guys have been holding with you in this huge wine barrel. You know, this huge barrel, and the first team that brings it into the forge, gets it lit, and puts it up. That color of your team will go up and then show up inside the city above, and everyone will know who won, and that'll be that. But basically the challenge set forth by Rhaegar was that they want you to go down there, go through all this stuff, but you also have to get to the forge, which is overrun by goblins. So you're actually helping out the city at the same time as you're battling for the claim on the Dragon Ember's gold, and whoever gets that is going to move the story in positively in a way for them, for that city. So that's what everybody's been doing. Billy, your character, you want to tell everybody your name?
I am Fuegolas, the mage, the elvish mage.
So Billy is Fuegolas, obviously the combination of fire and Legolas. Have just arrived near the wooden bridge, the long bridge, and you see it swarming with these purple goblins, which the only thing you know about them is that they came from the dark, they came up, and they've been in pretty much infesting the mines of Rhaegar, and they tip all their weapons in poison. It's like their thing. Now, Billy, your character, Fuegolas, has been, I mentioned in the notes to you, has been hired as a mercenary just a week before, and right now they pretty much think you're dead because you haven't reported back. The other 2 guys that are with you died, and you were hired to clear out the mines before this whole competition happened. So this was like a godsend for them. So, Billy, you've been spending the last like 5-6 days looking for another way across, and so far there is no other way across. It's just this bridge manned with too many goblins. Normally goblins wouldn't be a big problem. These goblins are a little bit bigger, a little bit smarter, and they have the poison, which makes them a lot more deadly. And again, you already lost 2 people. So all of a sudden you see a group of people come by that looks like they look friendly, at least somewhat approachable. And you make your way over to them, and your mission, like I said before, Billy, is to kill all the goblins down here. And you don't care how it's done; you get paid if they all die. So I think your first motivation here is just to see if these people will help you, and see if they're friendly. So Billy, you walk up, and you guys see a blonde-haired elf come up with a staff and a bow on his back, and you guys see him creep up towards you. And Billy, you see a half giant, you see an elf, a dwarf, a halfling, a gnome, and some other races too. And let's take it from there, guys. Roleplay.
All right, so I asked you guys what you're doing here, and if you want to join up and kill some goblins.
What are we doing here? What are you doing here? We're in the middle of this competition. We got to get past these goblins.
Do we see any signs of Solst coming through here?
No, you know that they went ahead of you. Billy, you could tell them right now in character, and don't say I say, just tell them. And you saw the wizards before actually turn invisible and fly through, and they got past these goblins, so you could tell them now in character. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so a bunch of wizards turned themselves invisible and sneaked through. So, but I couldn't catch up to them. They were back near the bridge, and then I went down and I went back near the bridge, and I see you guys here now.
All right. Interesting.
So you came... Sorry, go ahead, Holgar.
Did they agree to help you? Did you agree to help them?
No, I couldn't catch up to them. I saw them turn invisible, and then they got by. I didn't get there.
So I'm sorry. You when you walked over here, you said something about killing these goblins. That's what you want to do?
Well, I was hired by the gnomish city of Rygar, and to kill the goblins, but the other two guys I was with, they got killed, and now I'm wondering what I'm gonna do, because it's been like a week. I've been just kind of looking for another way in, and there's I can't find any way in past all these goblins. There's too many of them, and I'm all by myself now, so I need some help.
Supposedly it's
we've got to
valid.
get through this.
Rhaegar hired him to come down here. It's probably okay. They think he's already doing it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were probably going to kill these goblins anyway, so if you can help, friend
Well,
Elf.
Findelar, what do you think, Findelar? Can you light it up?
Well, the problem is, I guess, if we light it up, how are we going to get across ourselves? But yeah.
It's wood bridge or stone bridge? Wood.
The bridge is wooden, and it's about 150 feet across.
We have our barrels with us, right? I assume.
Yes, you have two giant barrels with you that have coal in it.
Are they all on the bridge, or are they on the platform on the other side of the bridge?
So on the other side is another cave. So it's your side is a cave that opens up. Think of Indiana Jones' Last Crusade when he crosses that chasm, when he has to put his foot out and step onto nothing. So it's your cave opens up into a large chasm that goes high up, not too high, and then goes down into like a very quick moving water passageway, like a river. And then that bridge extends forward. The bridge is in decent condition, and all over the bridge, these goblins are just sitting there, just like defending it. They look like they're just chilling out and waiting. They seem to be somewhat observant, and you do see some two dead bodies, which apparently were Fuegalas's companions.
What about Sparky? With his chain lightning? Maybe
You want me to cast lightning?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it goes across the bridge. As long as you don't hit the bridge, we should be okay.
I think I'll probably hit the bridge.
Oh man.
And we probably shouldn't do that.
Well, how many goblins are there?
You're looking at it probably about 40-something goblins, you think?
Oh.
What is it? No way we can sneak by. Is there?
It's gonna take too long to fight all these guys. We gotta get by them.
This is probably the choke point, so this is it.
Yeah.
Frigolas, you said that your companions used invisibility and got through, or that's how they were killed?
No, the other wizards that came by. He saw Solst wizards, I think.
Yeah, my companions died. The other wizards, I saw wizards, but they got through with the invisibility spell, but my companions are dead.
Okay.
What if we just drop the bridge with all these goblins on it and then just fly over?
I say we fight them.
Like,
I mean,
if Fuegalas wants to cast some fire, I bet.
I mean that it's a good idea because one, you stop the other two parties that are behind us, and they don't have wizards with them, so they're not gonna be able to fly over. So it's gonna hinder them greatly. And
well, then we might as well fight them or fireball them or lightning them anyway, because if the bridge gets destroyed, then it doesn't matter.
Fly over and then.
Well, if we shoot some fireballs and then whenever
Tony.
it's not going well, we'll run.
Yeah.
Tony, are we allowed to use magic in the fort?
Yeah, you're allowed to use magic. Yes.
We're past that part. I believe.
Yes.
It's just
We
making
can,
sure.
we can fly everybody over, right? Including the barrels before we blow
He
up.
couldn't tell us anyway if we weren't allowed to use magic at that point.
Yeah, I can fly us. I can fly us all over again.
All right, but are we gonna be able to carry the boat? I want to make sure we're able to carry the containers as well.
Yeah.
All right.
We've already done it to get here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I think we did
last
that.
week.
Yeah, if we can carry it.
All right.
Only5 says dimension door under their feet, or other in the pit, like a trap door. Derek Luxon says they have a wizard in the group. Isn't he contractually obligated by Wizards of the Coast to use Fireball here? Tim Shanks says, is it just me or these barrels get bigger and bigger?
Yeah.
Imagine going on a quest and carrying a huge barrel with you. It's a burden. Scott Webb reminds you that you can cast magic. Todd Heaney says that, yeah, it's part of the challenge with the barrel. And let's see, Derek Lux says legit, but when it has something small like not destroying something ever stopped a wizard. That's very true. How many times do you have a wizard who just like fireballs everyone in the room and they shouldn't? So
every party we've ever been in.
Come on.
Yep.
You know, just because I do sometimes.
Or everyone outside of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can we get a totem check, Rob? What do we got in the totem?
5 rerolls.
Oh,
you also have one more. You have $50 worth from Evan's enchantment last week too. You used 1/2 for healing. You have one more enchantment, which you guys.
What were the 2 enchantments I have?
3 personal rolls.
I sent them to you. You have to check them.
That was what in Discord, right?
Yeah, they're in there.
So we should just take another healing, maybe.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
If you want, I can throw a fireball at that bridge and knock them down.
I would drop it right in the middle of them. Take the whole bridge out, take them out, and then we fly over.
Do double fireball.
Oh, okay, great. You go for the middle of the bridge. I'll go for the end of the bridge.
I think Bill said Billy has a plan today. Let's see it.
It's my recommendation.
That's the.
Are you gonna do a shot every time you hit a fireball?
I'm gonna do a shot every time I hit a fireball.
Oh, you gotta give a little fireball to him.
Fireballs.
All right, so Billy's gonna do 5 fireballs now.
Yes, 5. That's a good idea. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so before you go last, you're firing a fireball?
Yes.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is roll a d6 and just times it by 8.
Okay. 2 times 8, 16.
16? Oh, you really are an accountant.
Wow.
Wow! Look how
You
fast
are
it is.
Brilliant.
You are great. Okay, so you 16 damage. You throw the fireball in the middle. Roll a d20 right now, and it's gonna roll a intelligence check to see where you put it.
7.
Yeah.
7. And then what are you aiming for in the bridge? Are you aiming for the middle? Are you aiming for the pack of goblins?
Where are the goblins standing?
They're pretty much in clusters around the bridge.
I'm gonna aim for the middle of the bridge then.
Okay. Okay, so you aim for the middle of the bridge. You do 16 damage to the bridge. It goes up. The middle of the bridge immediately is on fire. It catches. There is a lot of dampness in the area, so it doesn't catch the way you want to. But the top part of that bridge in the middle is on fire. It's definitely weakened it, but the bridge is still up. Billy, take a shot.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're playing
From
that
the
game
bottle.
tonight, huh?
So yeah, soon. So you see, what do you call it? You see the goblins immediately running around in a frantic. They don't see you guys yet because you guys are still hidden. But a lot of them are moving back off the bridge into it. You do hit a couple of them, and you see 6 goblins actually get roasted and fall off the bridge.
I want to try and throw one to the far end of the bridge, Tony, and see if I can knock the end of that bridge off.
Okay, and they are clustered over there now too, as I mentioned that before. So yeah.
Okay. So.
Love the effects. Audio dungeon.
Audio.
That's right. 24 damage.
24 damage. Okay. You put it in the back. Roll intelligence check. This is just to see how smart you are, like timing it out. Any positioning.
20. Unnatural.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. So you put it back. Roll a d20 and times it by 2. That's how many you kill.
16.
16 total.
Yeah.
Tony, I want to
Okay.
step forward and stand with my sword out, like right at the our entrance to the bridge, in case any goblins start rushing forward. I want to start fighting them.
Okay, if you stand up there, there's a lot of panic on the bridge, and you see the bridge is very unstable right now. It's been launched by 2 fireballs. You see the bridge is starting to rock. You hear it creaking, and it's like all but falling right now. It's like ready to go. A lot of the goblins.
Ropes.
A lot of the goblins. Some of them like want to fight you, but you see that they're constantly looking at the flames, and they're just trying to back off the bridge.
Cut the ropes before they get back to the other side. Then we gotta contend with them over there.
All right. I start cutting the bridge.
Okay. You start hacking at the ropes.
Yeah, good idea.
It takes you maybe like 2 rounds to get through them all real quickly, and then the ropes for support fall, and then the fire does the rest of the job, and the bridge is starts to fall down into the water, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom style. Except it's not a rope bridge; it's a wood bridge. Okay, the whole bridge falls. Some of the goblins fall. There are about 15 or so goblins on the other side, and they immediately start firing arrows. Start coming over. Dan, 3 go towards you. The first one's a miss. Second one is a miss. Natural 20 on 3.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Dan, you are hit for 10 damage. Make a Constitution save of 12 will be your first one.
Whew. Yes, sir. 19.
Okay, you get dizzy a little bit. You feel like the poison is in it, and then you kind of just fight through it and you fight it off. Everybody keep track if you're hit by poison, because the saves get harder and harder, and the poisons are a problem. They're firing over. Dan, what are you doing? Or anybody else? What are you doing?
I'm gonna
also?
start firing back.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
so Rob, you come out from behind the rocks. You fire. Brooke, do the same thing. You can all take your shots. Go ahead. Finn, what do you want to do?
I can't do anything. I'm too far.
24.
Tom, anything?
They're in a cave, and the cave is like you said about 150 feet away.
Yes.
I cast. Hold on a second.
Want to come back to you?
Yeah, give me a second. I just want to read to make sure I was doing it.
Okay.
For
I
the
rolled-
last.
Oh.
I'm
Does
gonna
this
take
do-
out my short bow and start firing.
Okay, so Billy, roll your d20. Anybody else who attacked, roll. And Rob, what did you roll? Was it a
1.
1?
1.
Ooh, roll off the 1, Rob.
No.
Here we go. An 11.
Good thing I'm
11.
behind you.
I
Yeah.
rolled an 8.
That's rolled an 8. Okay.
The bullet goes
Yeah,
backwards.
ricochets off the ceiling, bouncing around the corner.
Okay. Did anybody roll a 15 or above?
Me, I rolled a 24.
I rolled
Okay,
a 21 on my second.
So everyone comes out projectile weapons with bows and arrows. Everyone's firing. Fuegolas, Rob, and Brooke. You guys are all firing across. Brooke's shot goes through, hits a goblin, and roll damage.
That is a 6.
6 damage. You take the goblin down. Okay. The goblins. Let's see what they do. Morale check. They're still pretty good. The goblins are firing. We're gonna give
I
you 2
stand
shots.
behind the barrel to give myself a little shielding from the arrows.
Smart move.
Okay. Okay.
Because I was
2,
already carrying it, so.
Okay. Billy, you have a shot on you from the arrow. You take 3
Yep.
damage.
I rolled an 8, but then don't I get a +5 for attack roll or no?
Oh, you do.
It's a 13.
Yeah. So it's still a miss, so nothing changes. If 15 would have gotten you the hit. So yeah, it's still a miss. If you do hit, then you roll damage. Brooke, you have a natural 20 on your Brooke. Wow, Teresa.
Oh.
I'm using my fiance's dice, and these dice are actually very lucky. She is
Not nice.
very accurate.
Tony, I have a quick question. When I fire up the bow to like give us the protective dome, does that does that help block us from the arrows, or what exactly does that protect
If you don't know, then I can't tell you.
Fire your protective dome. Just do it. Say I create a
I'm gonna
protective
fire.
dome.
I fire my protective dome.
You don't go right now, Brooke.
Right, I have 3 actions. When do I get to use those 3 actions?
During your turn.
Okay. I never.
Nah.
If you had 3 actions, you should have fired 3 times.
Okay, well, it just.
Okay, here we.
Okay.
Brooke, you take 4 damage. Roll a Constitution check of 12, Brooke.
9.
9. Uh-oh. Okay, Brooke, you're gonna take.
9.
You're gonna take
Wait,
the
what's
same
my
damage.
I'm sorry.
You're taking 4 damage. You're gonna take 4 damage for the next 6 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. You've been poisoned. Damien, shots coming to you.
Okay.
12 and a 15. Misses or hits?
Miss.
Hogar, 9 and a natural 20. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, come on, Teresa, Jesus.
These are like
Okay.
the inverse of your dice, Hogar. Your original dice.
So, it's not that bad on damage though. You take 4 and you have to roll a Constitution save. You're up to a 14 now, Dan.
Yeesh.
It's getting harder.
The damage, I'm sorry, damage was 4?
Just 4 damage, yeah.
Okay. My Constitution roll is a 10.
10. Okay, so you take that 4 damage for 6 rounds. You've been poisoned. Who's that? Rob. Mr. Your shots.
They're
6
shooting at
is a miss.
me.
3 is a miss. You're good, Rob. Findelar. Did you pop out? Oh, you didn't pop out.
No,
We'll go
I
back to
didn't.
you. Thistle, did you fire before? No, right?
Nope, I got nothing to fire. I got swords and a dagger.
Okay, so Jacques stays back, and so does Sparky. Findelar, you're up. What'd you do before? What do you want to do before?
Okay, I cast Bigby's Arcane Hand, and I cast it as interposing, so it basically provides half cover for us.
Okay.
I put it out. I can put it out 120 feet in between, but I'm gonna actually just put it right in front of the cave entrance, so like it was half cover.
Okay, so you guys see a giant, glowing hand appear and just block off the tunnel. I'm gonna roll a morale check for the goblins, and they don't care. They're still trying to fight.
It's got 45 hit points.
Okay.
So
good to
once
know.
they take that much damage, it'll go.
Okay, so that was your round from before, so we're gonna start up again this round. Billy, you're up first. Fuegolas, what do you want to do?
Fire another short bow.
Okay, go for it. Add 5 to your roll.
15.
There you go. That's a hit. Roll your damage. 3d6.
6-side die, right?
Yeah.
18.
18. That is an absolute kill. So Fuegolas fires across, goes right through the head. You see the goblin just fall into the river. Good job. Brooke, Bissia, you're up.
Okay, so for my 3 actions, my first action, I'm going to shoot the bow into the air, protecting all of my friends that I care for so much.
Then,
I
have a question for you. Do you have 3 actions or 3 attacks?
Yeah.
3 attacks. I'm sorry.
Okay. So if you're doing the thing with the bow, technically that's you cast using the ability. So you can do that, or you can attack 3 times.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then.
The attack?
No,
Or that?
I shoot the arrow in the sky, protecting all my friends.
Okay, so you aim the bow up, you fire it up, and you see like a fire shield come down over everybody.
Yes.
Okay, that's that. Hogar, I'm sorry, no, not Hogar. Botorius, you're up.
I can't really do anything at the moment. I'm gonna skip this turn.
Hogar, you're up.
I'm holding off.
Okay, Arky.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna fire my rifle twice. 14.
What a brilliant idea.
Miss. Yeah. Thinking outside the box. 14 and 14. I missed twice, I assume.
14 and 14. Yes. Findelar, you're back up.
Okay. The other cave entrance is 150 feet away.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna throw a fireball at it.
Okay, what's the full range of fireball? Is it 150?
150 feet.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like it says, so
You launch the fireball at the end. You load them right into the cave, and they're all clustered together.
Nice. 37 damage.
And that is it for the defending goblins. This was a very DDO battle for anyone who plays DDO. It's just like launching fireballs like crazy. You just keep tapping the button. Okay, so yes. So the bridge has fallen down. You guys are still on your side, and there are no goblins left to speak of. Everything that was on the bridge has fallen to the ground, and you guys can roleplay.
Give me that flight. I grab the barrel.
Brooke, I imagine you remove the shield?
Yes, a question. Is it still for 6 rounds that I take the -4? Or
Yes.
Okay.
You guys can just speed up to it because that's 36 seconds.
Okay.
So you can just take the rest of your damage now.
I took it.
Okay.
All right.
Same thing for you, Hogar, unless you guys have some way to stop it.
Yes, I removed the shield.
I've been looking and I don't.
Jacques goes over and says, like, that poison is lethal, guys. He goes, if we face any more of these goblins, you better be careful.
Yes, cast it on me.
Okay.
Botorius is
All right. Okay. I guess fly on Botorius. Hold on a second. Just want to make sure I have this down right. All right. So Botorius, you're flying over with the your.
I'm grabbing the barrel.
I imagine?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I'll do
I
the
would
same
like to
for-
go immediately too. As soon as I have flight and the dome is down, I'm going.
All right.
Okay.
I'll do the same for Hogar. Okay. Hogar,
take
same
off.
thing. Okay. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Who else can carry somebody?
I can carry Thistle, but I can cast Fly on myself.
All right. So you do
Definitely
that.
can't carry anybody here.
Don't forget, this is the same days as last session, guys. So if you use any
Yeah, I
spell
know. I'm
points,
keeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're gonna take Thistle. Jacques, can you take Arky?
yes, no problem.
Okay. Actually, wait. We're just gonna dimension door over. The 5. If she takes Thistle, the 5 of us, including our new friend, I can get the rest of us from dimension door.
Kyle Wright X, is the single eyebrow raise a part of Jacques' character? 100%, Kyle. It definitely is.
Okay.
Guys, we're almost at 50 stars. 50 shares. So please do us a favor and share the stream out. Let your friends know about Audio Dungeon. We appreciate it. TheAudioDungeon.com, and we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So you guys, dimension door across, you see a large door lit up right in front of you, and you see it light up on the other side of the where the bridge was, on the other side of the chasm. And you guys walk through it and just appear on the other side. Does anyone not go? Okay, you guys get to the other side, and you are there, and you see there's a bit of a tunnel ahead of you.
All right.
I probably would keep flying as far as I could, straight ahead.
But Torius, you might be down that tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go until I see something.
I just sent you guys. The fans are gonna see it on screen. Everybody in the crew, I just sent it to you over text, and you guys are gonna see the next map area that you guys are going to right now.
I got no cell phone, Tony. So.
Oh, then you have a big disadvantage.
Oh well.
You are SOL.
Okay, so this was the minecart thing from last week, guys. Remember, just on the top of this, you'll see that little bridge everybody went across. That was the first part of this mine, just to remind you. And we're actually going to come back to this and have a fan play this in a second, because we have to get the other teams across too that are still struggling to get through. But right now, we're going on to the next map, which is here. So on this map, I'll give everybody a chance to check up. You see that the minecart, which used to go across the bridge, which is now gone, pretty much the track is all dilapidated and destroyed, and kind of ends right in. Damien Botoria sees this pretty much right away. Around the whole this giant chasm, not chasm, sorry, around this giant cavern is a lot of these pyres set up with little fires on them. You see to your immediate right there are barrels. You see there's another chasm in the center of this whole cavern that's adjoined or another waterway, and you see there are tons and tons of stacked crates, and it looks like goblins have positioned themselves in all the crates, and they've made like some sort of like makeshift tower out of all of them. This whole place is crawling with goblins. You can see on the other side they're all around. You can just estimate the amounts that are walking around on patrols, that there must be like literally over 200 or 300, and they've pretty much just infested the entire thing. There's a wall that's made by the gnomes on the left side of that map. I'm going to show everybody that right now, just so you see where it is. And this is the wall right here. And on the other way other side is the door, which you could definitely tell is a very strong and sturdy iron door that should lead to the Great Forge. And that is, if you get to there, you're pretty much good to go. Any questions about the map or what's going on from anybody?
Yes, the river in the middle of the map, is that the river we just crossed?
No, this is a separate passage, this separate thing. That's behind you. And for anyone looking on here, you're entering here, if it wasn't clear, on the bottom. Yeah, that circle.
Okay.
Near what circle?
If you're looking on Facebook, a circle will appear, and that's where you guys are entering on this map.
On the bottom. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
No, we're entering on the top.
No, on the bottom of the map where there's a circle.
Oh, I'm seeing a circle on the top.
Just wait. We'll get there.
Fun.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so yeah, you're entering on the bottom.
Okay.
I'll redraw the circle in case there's any confusion.
Oh my god.
Then can you locate where those wizards went by any chance?
No.
What about the ginger wizard? Do you know? Maybe I don't know. Nothing to
locate. I can't locate Jerkface. No, I don't have that spell.
Oh, good bird, man.
I can't locate multiple burn victim either.
Oh.
Wow, man.
He's been singed. He's been singed. That's all I'm saying. No.
So you know the wizards are ahead of you somewhere in here. You don't know where they went. You don't know, maybe they succeeded. Maybe they're in there somewhere. You don't see or hear any kind of commotion inside, but you do know this cavern, like I said, is crawling with these goblins. It looks like they're trying to move in here officially. So this, just so you know, out of game as your DM, this is a very hard board. This is a very hard map. Good luck.
Great.
I immediately point to the left side over there. It looks like there's a bridge that crosses the river. You see it? You can see it all the way over there to the left.
It does look like that.
Ah. Good eyes.
Now,
where are the closest goblins?
So I'll mark that on the map for you. Everywhere with an X is a makeshift tower made by the goblins to protect this area. You also even notice the goblins hanging out, especially that they heard some sounds, you imagine, that there are actually catapults, gnomish catapults that were abandoned, and the goblins have also pretty much manned them. Everywhere with an X is a goblin setup with about 12 or more goblins.
So those setups to the left on the bottom, approximately how far apart are they from each other?
They are about 25 feet apart.
Okay, how high are the towers that they're in?
They go about 25 feet, 30 feet in the air.
What are they made out of?
Crates.
Crates.
So crates?
So great.
Nice. If anyone's got an idea, you can roleplay with each other, talk it out. And also, you are being timed as the other groups are behind you trying to, make their way through. And the last time you heard them, they were in the minecart sequence.
Tony, I got a question about the map real fast. The wall, right? There's three black circles on the top right of the map, right? I'm assuming that's a pit or like
they
a
are
hole?
pits. Yes. You can tell the ground very far away. Well, you can't see there, but to make this easier for the fans and such, those holes represent the worst parts of that brittle area over there.
Okay.
And Billy, if you have any ideas, you want to talk it out with them in game, just talk it out. If you can ask questions, whatever you want to do.
I'm new to the party, so I'm letting these guys take the lead.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Billy sounds like he's getting a little thirsty over there.
You want me to cast a fireball? That might stir up a hornet's nest, though.
So the question is, which way are we going? Do we go to the left towards the towers, or do we go another way, maybe fly over the river?
Is fighting an option or no? How about fighting and then running?
Well, if we fight, there's going to be a lot of trouble coming at us.
Okay.
Scott
So
Weber
we have-
says, should Sparky cast Fog Cloud on the goblins, a fog cloud will fill in a closed area so it doesn't dissipate like it doesn't open air as quickly. And it will actually fill more volume if it doesn't have anywhere to escape.
I can create a fireball.
This is a big room
that
now.
we can like maybe run through or something like that.
Nice try, Bill.
But the Soul Wizard seemed lucky with invisibility. Maybe that should be something that we think about before
So
or
if
after any attacks.
if Arky says that about the fog wall,
Yes, he does.
all right. So Arky, if you can do that, maybe we can sneak past those towers over there then. But Abyssio's got a good idea too. If we can see the invisibility from them,
Onify asks what's the huts on the right. So there are huts in there. On the very, very right in the bottom, there's crates. I'm sorry, barrels. On right above where that collapsed bridge is in the middle, there are huts, which he might probably is asking about. And the huts just look like the goblins like that are patrolling, just like camp out in there. So that's basically what it is.
Finn, what's the range on your detect magic? How far can you use that?
Let me think.
Because if it's within sight, I highly doubt that the goblins might. Well, I hope they don't have anything magical.
Michael Aldridge says, cast invisibility and fly so that the goblins don't see you. Onify wants to know what's in the boxes on the right. You guys can't tell what's in the boxes.
Only about 30 feet.
How long does it last?
For about 10 minutes.
Evan says to Vinny, check for secret passages. Don't remind you of your ability.
Yes, that is I don't know where it would bring us though. I mean, everything's just a level ground, ain't it?
It's pretty much level. There's a little bit of grade up and down. Tim Shang says flank the right side. Scott Weber says Sparky says Abyssia doesn't need to see and can lead us through. That's interesting too. It's 50 stars from Scott, 100 stars from before. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
Scott.
Tony, there's no like walls or
Scott.
nothing, right? It's just like
There is a wall, like an artificial wall that was created. It's up there where those 4 X's are on the top 4
that's
X's.
the top side. But I'm talking about like by where we are, other than like the cave wall. Like it's just open field straight across. I'm assuming, right?
Everywhere you see those dark areas that maybe you might think they're water, that looks like a little lake. Those are not lakes. Those
It's
are
like
actually
plateaus?
walls. Yeah, those are walls. I mean, like cave wall.
Yeah.
Okay, the only water on this map is in the middle running through it.
Okay.
Abyssia, do you have... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was
What
going
were
to
you
say,
gonna
if we go to the right, Botorius and I, we still have fly cast on us. So if we want to take that path to the right and fly over the chasm, it looks like we could kind of get through without really running into many goblins.
Okay.
Promising.
I mean, we do have to decide if we want to help out Fuegolas and get rid of this infestation, but it's an
Well,
option.
first things first, we got to get to the end of this. That's first. We can come back and take care of the goblins later.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go with you guys. You can always come back.
Brian Fernandez says fireball where you're not going to go and sneak through in the confusion. It's a good idea.
I like that idea.
I was thinking about that too. Some sort of distraction.
Derek Luxon says set fire to the crates as a distraction. Sparky can cast fog cloud over the river, and you could cross there while the goblins attempt to deal with the crates. Evan says could be tunnels for flanking.
That's not a bad idea, Sparky. That's
Thanks.
actually really not a bad idea at all.
I thought of it all myself.
I'm sure you did.
Evan says the towers are made of crates. They should catch fire with the busiest fire arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna do two different distractions. Cast a fog bank over the river, and then we're gonna go 2 different ways. The people who fly are gonna go up to the right part of this cavern, and the rest of us to go to the left to the bridge.
Well, I think we should.
I
I don't think we should split up. I mean, I think we want to set a diversion on one side and then rush the other. I think is what the idea was.
Okay.
Tony, if I do shoot a fire arrow while I'm invisible, that doesn't set off the invisibility, right? Because that's not.
It will.
It will set it off because you're technically attacking.
Oh, I thought it was just if I do anything magical. The minute I. Okay, never mind.
No, if you do attack.
Okay.
You would need to do it reversed. You would
Gotcha.
need to fire first, then invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, where are we setting off our? We're gonna fire the crates. That we're gonna do. We're gonna fire up the crates.
Well, I don't. As much of a good idea. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I don't really want to bring them near us so they can see us going across. Maybe down by like the towers would probably be a better idea for a diversion, and then, initially maybe split the party, send half over the teams, 2 teams with the barrels.
The fans are worried about you splitting the party.
Yeah, I'm worried about splitting the party.
Derek Luxon says, don't use an arrow, use a passive item like a lantern and sneak up on the crates, set fire to them, and then retreat back to the group. Evan says you should check what's in the crates.
Are we talking about the crates on the bottom right-hand corner?
Yes.
What we're talking about?
So, you know what? I think I will do that. I think I'm going to actually check.
We don't have a lot of time, but do it.
Crates.
You still have fly, Thistle.
Okay,
Okay.
Thistle, you're not invisible right now or anything, right?
No, but I am going to sneak over. I mean, if I got flight on me, I'm going to go. I'll stay to the walls and go around.
Okay, so I'll give you a +4 because you have fly, so you can kind of evade pretty easily. Just give me a 15 on a hide, on a stealth.
As long as I don't roll a 1, and we're good.
Even then, because you roll ones over.
Well, yeah, I rolled the initial 1 over, correct.
Okay, so you go over. You make your way over to those crates, and how do you open it? Want to light it up?
Yeah. I want to set up fire. I want to break out my 5-pound sledgehammer and make all the noise in the world. No.
Okay.
Here's a whip.
You all heard him.
So what I do is I take out. Damn. Do I have?
Daniel.
You know what? I got the climbing gear, so I'll take out the little hammer.
Piton?
Yeah, the piton hammer.
Okay.
And pry open one of the sides.
Take 15 experience points. That's clever. Okay, so you tap it like you tap at a keg. You hit it into the side, and you see gunpowder pour out.
Oh baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might have been baiting you when I said to light it up.
No.
What can I say?
So what So I reach into my. Oh man, I don't have my backpack. God dang it! Oh man.
This was the guy from before.
What's the first?
Everyone's excited. They want a fireball right on vid, apparently.
Thanks.
No, go.
All right,
Scoop it in your hands.
I should have named this episode Fireball.
Scoop it in your hands.
I crack open one of the other what's it called?
Pockets.
One of the other crates. I want to see what's in. I want to see if it's all gunpowder or not.
Okay, start going through all the crates, and each one you get through, they are all gunpowder. 500 stars from Lord. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren. Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren Rochelle. I don't know your real name is Rochelle, Lauren. Lauren Rochelle Hicks.
Very nice.
Okay, so Evan says he did say he was okay with you throwing fireballs at him. That's right. Vince did say that.
True.
Oh, that's right.
Only in certain situations.
Like when I'm surrounded by explosives.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever.
That's one of
pretty
them,
much.
apparently.
Yes. So.
Oni says mine card, boom card.
Ooh.
So, that's not a bad idea, actually. All right, so I go back to the group and I tell them what's in the crates. And
Okay. Roleplay, you guys. You tell them, and you guys know. Roleplay from there.
so
Is there
Maybe-
any way to,
Oh, wait.
is there any way to position the crates someplace near a group of goblins and then like fireball it from
how
a distance?
big
We
were
could
the
like roll
crates?
them in. We could like roll them in or something, right?
Yeah.
How big were the
We
crates?
get it right in the middle, and then we fire a fireball and a big explosion.
Oh, I can't believe it. This guy's idea was to cast a fireball.
Oh,
How-
Put gunpowder in the crates, then
Yeah.
we're gonna want to
How
blow
big
it
were
up.
the crates?
They're the same size as the crate that you have holding the coal. So they are probably like
All right, so it's
Whoa.
like a big barrel of it.
almost
Like
almost 4 feet up.
okay.
Wow.
oh man, they're
It-
bombs.
And to be
What?
just 100% clear, it's a crate, not a barrel, correct?
I'm sorry, these are barrels. There are
Okay.
crates.
Oh,
The crates
perfect.
the crates are the ones that these guys are sitting on in towers. These are barrels on the side.
Okay.
I have an idea.
I
Totally
mean,
different
I
crate.
have,
yeah. Sorry, they're barrels.
I have
Um,
the ability to do telekinesis. Maybe I can like
Mage hand.
move the crate over to a strategic area, and
Oh.
then someone else, the other guy, can fireball it.
So out of game, Billy actually has a powered up mage hand that he can spend more points and lift higher and bigger items with mage hand.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
So Billy, I'll let you do that if you want to grab a crate, but they're really heavy. It's going to cost you 5 spell points to do that, and I'll let you move it for 2 rounds, anywhere you want,
Okay.
if you want to use it.
Get 'em.
If that's what the one group wants me to do, let's do it.
How far would that get you? I mean,
You probably won't. I think that probably will get them halfway there, halfway over to the Goblin Towers. I'm gonna step back 1 second, guys. Hogar, Evan says Hogar should be able to throw those crates. JDR Robinson, what's going on? It says fill a water skin with gunpowder and make a trail, cartoon style. I love it.
Oh.
Scott Weber says Sparky is going to give Thistle 1 pound of the ball bearings and have the other pound ready to throw and scatter while pouring oil flask if need be behind them if they need to escape. Got it. 200 stars.
Oh my gosh.
Kyle Wright says flight on the box. Push it towards the middle of the big group of goblins and then take a shot of fireball. Take a shot of fireball. Michael Aldridge. Trail. We should make that a thing. That's a good idea, Billy. The trick fireballs. Michael Aldridge says trail some gunpowder from the crates to more crates and use a match. Evan says make a minefield of crates in the fog and lower them in. Then boom. Scott Weber says Sparky also has Witch Bolt and Magic Missile, both ready to go. 100 stars from Scott. Thank you so much. And we are current. What do you guys want to do?
So
We
if
could
you
do-
guys, if you guys can figure out a way to get them halfway there, then I can get the second half of the way there, which will probably be with the telekinesis spell, which will probably be the hardest half to get it all the way up to these towers. So if someone could throw it or sneak and push it up halfway, and get it all the way. there.
If we are rolling it invisible, will that work? Or just roll it? What are we gonna do?
Yeah. I
Oh,
say
wait.
roll 'em.
Put the fog cloud up in the middle, and we roll the crates up to the fog cloud, and then when they reach the fog cloud, Mr. Fire Guy uses his movie ability and he throws them into the thing.
into the towers, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
What if we spread the barrels out to all the different spots that the goblins are in?
Do we
And
wanna
then
waste that
maybe
much time?
Fuego
We're already wasting a lot of time doing this. Do we
Yeah.
really want to spread them out all over the place? I
Also,
think we're going to be the only person that could probably move them. You and Botorius.
Richard Wild says levitate spell on the barrels. More crates.
Do you have that, Tom?
Levitate? No, I don't think so.
He says then push it with Mage Hand.
All right, so then
That's a good combination.
let's do the 50-50 mix there, where we cast the fog cloud in the middle, roll it to the middle, and then have him Mage Hand it the rest of the way, and then we could set it off by the towers, and then make a break for the riverbank.
Tony, can I mimic Legolas as well as Findalar?
Yeah, you could try, of course.
Yeah, any spellcaster, I thought, Brooke.
Yeah.
Tony, what's on the other side of that riverbank? To the right side.
It looks like these are actually crates, and you see there are like red X's on them.
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Red X's. I'm sure that's nothing. That's probably cotton candy inside there or something.
I don't even know why I drew them there.
Probably like
Evan reminds everybody to aim for the catapults first. He's saying.
Catapults on the other side of the bank, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
All right.
He says they probably have gunpowder bombs loaded. Evan is thinking.
That is a very good possibility.
It just occurred to Vin now. He's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, it crossed my mind, but I wasn't going to say it.
Now it's been said.
Now it's out there.
You guys have a lot of time used on debating, and you could hear the groups behind you catching up.
So
just so you know,
let's get this going. So that
let's go.
So fog cloud it. You Mage hand. We'll push them over, and then you Mage hand them to the encampments there.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
Sparky.
Sorry, I have a question. After we do that, what's the plan after the explosion? Are we running over the bridge, or are we gonna go over a different direction?
We're going on the right side, the north right.
Okay, so our wizards
why?
can help us to get over the water.
Are we flying and being invisible, or what are we doing?
Well, the point is for a distraction, so we could.
Right. How long is this fly lasting that's on me now?
10 minutes.
Okay, so it's probably half over, and so we got to get on this. Or it's not half over, but I'm sure. All right. Okay.
Botorius, don't forget that we have to take the barrels of our coal too.
I know. I know. Yes. Yes. So if I'm gonna push a barrel, I'm gonna put the coal one down and tell Arky to look after it.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we can all push them. It's not like only one person needs to push. We can all push them.
All right.
Okay, where do you put the
coal
barrel down?
Which barrel?
The coal barrel.
Like our barrels.
I will stay here.
I would leave the coal. I would say leave the coal barrels. Oh, I wish I could point to
where we are. Like where we are, like in the entrance.
Okay.
Bring your pointer to your right and up.
I drew a B in there.
Yeah.
Imagine maybe where you want to leave them.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Scroll, I would leave it up further so you don't have to come back and get it. You can.
Yeah.
I would leave it up to the top, like the top right. Tony, can you put the marker on? So and
like in between those two rock formations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, fine.
Okay. No, now bring and I'll stay with them, so they're protected.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw a circle.
Yeah, right over there.
Right there. Yeah, right around there. Not necessarily right in the middle, but maybe against the wall.
Right, like someplace they're not as noticed.
Okay.
And I'll stay and I'll protect the two barrels.
What are all those little squares down there near the circle?
Those are the
those are gun
barrels.
Yeah,
more barrels. Okay.
Those are the ones we're using.
Gotcha.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, I remarked all the spots. Okay, so Sparky runs up. He casts Fog Cloud. I'll put it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Once the fog clouds up, I'm gonna move the coal barrel to the spot that we decided.
Okay, fog cloud goes up. I'm gonna roll for the goblins to see if they notice anything, and the goblins don't seem to be taking any action. Okay, so who's bringing the barrels up?
I'm moving my barrel right now to the spot that we agreed on.
Okay, Jacques
Yeah, I'm with
goes.
Botorius.
Okay, so are you getting another barrel too?
I'm bringing our barrel of coal over to the same spot that Botorius.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's
Okay.
what we're doing. Cold
Jacques
barrel.
goes to get one of the gunpowder barrels, and he starts rolling it to the fog. Okay.
That'll be the next thing I do.
Okay, so Botorius and Hogar, you go over there. You each get another barrel, I imagine. If you just change
Yeah.
what I'm saying, if you don't, and you within how long does fog cloud last? I'm gonna say it takes you probably about a full minute to run that whole distance and get it over there. That's everybody running really fast. So, okay, you guys are all there, and the gnome Sparky goes up to you, Billy. He looks at you. He goes, "It's all clear. Go ahead."
Okay. So cast a spell.
I go back to the coal barrel at this point. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
So
next
Billy,
to Fuegolas.
you go ahead, Brooke.
I'm next to him, next to Billy, next to Fuegolas.
Okay, so Billy is near the fog right now. Billy, so you have to guide me in because you're using Mage Hand on the barrel on the thing. So how are you doing it in, and what's your aim?
I'm gonna move it the rest of the way toward the tower.
Okay, so there's 3 towers there with goblins on it. The barrel is not lit at this point. So what are you doing?
I was going to use the telekinesis to move it the rest of the way. I'm moving toward the tower with the most goblins on it. Maybe
Okay, so you
maybe
just-
the one in the middle.
You just drop it over the tower, or do you smash into the tower, like throttle it in, like force push it, or?
How close together are the towers?
They're about 25 feet apart.
How big of an explosion do you anticipate?
You're not sure. You're not a character
but
who's
it's full of gunpowder all the way to the top.
You can drop it on there, yeah, because you have the ability to do so. You just drop it on top if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess I'll drop it on the tower in the middle, right, and then hope that we do a fireball immediately after.
Okay. Scro is nodding triumphantly. He likes this plan. So you take the barrel over there. It flies up. All the goblins pull their bows and arrows out and start freaking out and looking. They start yelling in goblin to each other, like wah! And then you see, as my goblin, you see the barrel goes over, and all of a sudden he drops the barrel down.
Yeah.
It powders all over the goblins like they get caught in the soot, and they're all just like rubbing their faces. And what is the next action? As if I have to ask.
Who's gonna do it?
Anyone?
What happened? I ain't here.
What's the next action? Is that it?
Billy?
Wait,
Billy's
should I-
Fireball.
Yeah,
Fireball.
I'm being polite to our guest.
Okay, so Billy, you fire the fireball. Now you fire the fireball, and here's a little problem. You see the fireball finishes right before it. Probably about 3/4 of the way, it blasts and doesn't reach the tower. You guys did not do the math.
Oh no.
I'll run forward.
Okay, so Billy runs through the fog, like that, doing what he has to do. You run up and try to cross the distance. The goblins covered in the black. I'm gonna give them disadvantage firing at you, Billy. They start firing arrows. They go wide. I rolled a 5 as the lowest, a 1 for the next group, and a 3 for the next group. So arrows are flying like crazy. They're not hitting you, and then you're gonna get 4 good attacks on you, Billy, which may not be good. 11, 9, 13, and 15. Billy, you have 2 hits on you. 6 damage and 5 damage. Billy, roll a d20 with a +2. It's gonna be a save versus poison for you.
17.
That's awesome. Okay, and roll that one more time.
4.
4. Okay. Do you want anyone want to give him a reroll? This is a save versus the poison hitting you.
Take it. Take one.
Yeah.
Okay, they give you a reroll. So roll that last one over, Billy.
I want a higher number.
Yeah, you need
Yes.
12 at least.
A
You
much
need to
higher
roll a
number.
10.
16.
There you go. You got
Wow.
it. Okay, so he runs through. He runs through like Saving Private Ryan's, like running through. Everybody's firing the arrows like crazy. Bill, you get halfway, and then you cast Fireball again.
Yes.
Okay, make sure you take all your spell points off for the fireballs. You relaunch the fireball. This time it goes a distance. You see that they now realize what's going on. And they try to dive off into the air, and the fireball goes.
Yeah.
The fireball hits. Not only does it go off, it easily hits the ones next to it from all the gunpowder flying off. Ignites those. And it looks like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie for a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goblins go flying in all directions. They're either roasted or in the water swimming or on the bridge knocked off and everything else. And it's just an incredible sight to behold. The goblins all across the water are going crazy. And you all can see, whoever can see past the fog cloud, the catapults are like being launched. You hear the cranking.
That's our cue. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I grab the coal barrel and I start going towards the upper right corner.
Okay, so you're going on the right side of the map, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who else is going with him?
Yep.
Yes.
I go with him. I grab our coal barrel also.
Me.
Yep, I'll go.
Okay. Billy, where are you going now? You're actually in a very vulnerable spot. Where do you go?
Where are my fellow adventurers going?
They are going up the right side, which I put in R. And Billy, you're the triangle down here. You see this triangle up here?
Right.
That's where you're standing right now. The R is where on the right side where they're going.
Yeah, I want to try to kind of retreat and then join them.
Okay, so you start retreating. No one's firing you right now because they're all like, look at the explosion. I'll give you the benefit that you're able to get in there and get to the fog cloud. So everyone else is going to the right? Is that what's happening?
I think so.
Yep.
Brooke said,
Actually, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We gotta do one more thing. I need to keep Jacques with me and somebody I can cast.
Well, you best come
Cast
get
flight,
me.
right?
I can
Brooke
cast flight,
can-
yes.
Okay, so
That's all I can cast.
I need you and Jacques to help me, and we gotta put some of those barrels probably in the tunnel. Maybe stop the other people from coming in.
Oh
I don't know.
man.
What do you think? It might also it could be a problem though. We might not be able to get back out.
it's a good idea though to help us. Do it.
Okay. If that's what you
Me
need.
and Jacques start pushing another barrel towards the minecart
Okay.
area.
Jacques pushes it in there, and then just go ahead, load it up. He runs. He picks up Thistle and runs.
This is you, Abyssia. Just hit it with a fire arrow.
Okay. I unleash my bow and kaboom.
Looks like Robin Hood puts the thieves when he fires it up. Roll a d20. Attack.
That is a 23.
Yo.
Missed.
Missed.
Okay, so no, you hit it, it goes off. You see some of the rocks around the area go crumbling down. If I roll a natural 20, they do that, or they can really hide to it. No. So it knocks a couple of rocks down, nothing major, and it lights up the whole way with fire. So if there's anyone coming nearby for the next 5 to 10 minutes, it definitely will be a problem.
All right.
Okay, so you guys have no firings coming in yet, and again, the whole team is going up that right side.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys make your way to that R. As you see on the map, there are those little fire things set there that looks like they're trying to keep visibility around the whole cavern. And there's lots of loose rocks here too. And what do you guys want to do?
I want to fly over the water to the other side.
Okay, you fly over.
Arky was going to cast fog cloud over here, wasn't he? So we can go across without being seen.
Sparky.
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 Oh, look, Rob, it happened.
Yeah, I know.
Every week. That's what happens when you make the character names so similar.
Or Rob.
They're totally different.
They're not.
Arky and Sparky.
Okay, so Sparky is with you. He runs over there as Scott Weber put him over there, and he casts fog cloud over where you guys are staying in the ledge. Lauren Hicks, I watched the other guys the other night, actually. I watched it with Billy. We watched part of it. Maybe that is probably where this came from. It came from the other guys. All the explosions at the beginning. Okay, so we cast the fog cloud, and what do you guys do?
I fly.
Go.
I fly on over.
Yeah, fly over.
Fly us across. Yes.
Billy, one of our fans, Derek Luxton, says, "Wait, I walked away for a second. Did anyone see Billy take 2 shots of fireball for his fireballs? Is this a thing? Is it happening or it's not happening?"
We have to see it.
Billy's not gonna be able to talk by the end of the show.
From the bottle, go, Bill, go.
I got a shot glass.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, all right, fine.
Let's see. It's got to make it official.
yeah.
Yay!
Cheers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
Okay. So how you guys are all flying across? Do you still have the fly spells active?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I did.
okay. So before everyone
Alright.
has it, you guys had the numbers before to do it correctly, and so it should still be active for everybody. So you guys fly over and get to the other side. You guys get to the other side, and we're gonna roll or see if anyone sees you. Actually, everyone just roll a d20 for me. If anyone rolls a 1, 2, or a 3, you are spotted by goblins.
4 is good. Okay.
11.
15.
8.
Ooh, 19.
Okay.
12.
4 and 20.
Nice.
Oh.
Tony, do I need to
really
use
don't
my,
see it.
jumping ability to get across the water, or I can fly?
You could have used that, but you have I think you have fly on you. Cast by everybody. Oh no. Does he
No.
have?
No, I
Oh, no.
I just cast. I waited. We do not have fly cast on us. I spent the spell points to cast it right now.
Okay,
I
Billy
was-
included.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop the thing. I was just gonna spend this.
Okay.
the spell
Okay, Billy. So
have
Tom's
fly-
character comes over to you and casts fly on you, so you can just fly across.
Oh, okay, good, because I'm running out of spell points.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Didn't they dimension door last time?
Yeah.
Some of them?
Right. I got confused. I forgot he did that. Okay, you guys across. If you look at the map,
Back.
you have to rest. So you're effectively probably not going to have spell points for the rest of the game. So you need to hold on to them.
Yeah, I have 16 left.
Yeah. So just be careful. I mean, use them, but use them when you need them.
Okay.
We'll stop
You never
goading
know-
you to
you never
cast
know what's gonna
fireball every
happen.
2 seconds.
Yeah. But it's kind of the so I means I have this many fireballs left. Half my other spells. Okay, so you guys are across. You land over here. I'm putting an O up there. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of all the other stuff now to make the map clear. And the O is where you guys land when you see that, right by all those crates with the X's on them. You guys can roleplay. You guys are hiding over there, and it looks like that everyone's looking for danger from below, and they're not suspecting the side.
This'll find out what's in these crates that look more dangerous than barrels filled with gunpowder.
I slowly begin to pry open one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Roll an intelligence check, and if you do it wrong, it may be a problem. We're gonna do this with a 14 DC.
Can I leave?
Yeah, you definitely could.
Can I pick up the coal barrel and walk to
Yes.
the right?
Yes, you go very slow with that thing, but yes. Well, actually,
I
you're still
go,
flying.
I go to the right.
The good news is I made it.
Okay.
I still
Alright.
go to the right.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 10, and I have a 4 intelligence. So, woo!
Okay. You open it up very carefully, and what you see inside is that it is a full barrel of this greenish poison.
Wait, it's a barrel? You said?
Oh, sorry, crate.
So,
Crate. Inside, open the crate. Inside are barrels of the poison.
okay. So yeah.
Finn's like, I want to keep this for the rest of the campaign. He's gonna take them all.
You know what? I'm taking this. I'm just gonna take this.
I'm taking this.
I'm trying to think how I'm going to carry it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm taking this.
I'm trying to think of what I have that I can use to carry it in.
Your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Great.
Put the poison in your mouth.
No, the barrel, like the.
Just don't swallow.
It's just so swallow every time.
I used that That's in my backpack, which is back at the friggin' place. Damn it!
How big is this crate, Tony?
It's pretty big. They're I would put it at about 5 feet across, about 4 feet up, 4.5 feet up.
What's the odds somebody has some empty vials or bottles laying around?
I have empty vials. Not that many.
Can I have 1 or 2, please?
Yeah. He gives you 3 actually.
And I want to put some of the poison into the vials.
Of course you do. JDR Robinson says, launch a barrel from a catapult at the goblins. They're not near the catapults right now, but if they get control of them, that'd be amazing. Brian Fernandez says, Hogarth, throw the poison at the nearest goblin tower.
How many vials did he give me?
3.
3. Tony, can I see like towards the right corner of the map? Like I said I was going to the right, and there's that big like stone structure right to the north.
Yeah, so it's not a structure. It's just like cave wall.
Okay, can I see like past it, like on the right side? Like what do I see when I look?
So that waterway keeps going. You could actually walk off the map to the right, and it keeps going off just further down. That ledge eventually comes to a ledge, gets very thin, and then hits a wall.
What about like if I look like north? You know, I'm looking.
If you look up, the cave keeps going, but eventually it comes to an ending as well. And there's nothing of any great interest. It does go on to like stalactites and stalagmites, but it looks like it's like an unmined area of the cavern.
No, now, Scroll, you're talking about where these holes are, right? That's where you're.
Well, no, actually, kind of to the
map.
right of them, like past the rock wall.
No.
You know.
Tony, can you describe what the holes look like now? Like what that area looks like?
They look like sinkholes, and that whole area around them, where you see all the swiggle lines and everything else, looks like the ground is all cracked.
Let's just keep flying.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can fly over it.
You still have fly active, yeah.
All right, let's get out of here while we can and get over it.
Let's go.
Okay, tell me where you want to land.
Is that a building over there? I'm assuming.
There are buildings over there, yeah.
I would like to get behind that building.
Okay, does everybody follow him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you all fly over there. As you guys get closer to around here, putting a circle there, you see that there's a wall there. I'll show you where the walls are in case people aren't realizing where the lines are. These are all walls, and they're all like constructed walls. And on those walls are goblins. There's a high chance that they're going to see you because you guys are flying pretty much where they're looking. Well, you are kind of behind them, so it's not that obvious, but you are like just in the air flying. So we're going to do a 1 through 7 triggers you guys being caught. You do have your rerolls, so everyone roll a d20. If you roll a 1 through a 7, you're spotted.
No, 10.
13.
11.
Core and 20.
1.
I love it. Everybody calls it a core and 20 now. I just love it.
2.
That's what it is.
What'd
So
you say?
you have a 1, a 2, anything else?
14.
Okay, so you have 2 people that are caught. Do you want to use rerolls to try to get past it, or do you want to face the music?
How many goblins are up there?
There's about 12 goblins there.
That's up to them.
Alert
I
everybody.
say we take one. I say we take 1 reroll each, Bill.
Okay.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
From the totem?
All right.
Yes.
All right, 12.
8.
Oh, just made it.
Nice.
Jeez.
Okay, so the goblins look behind you. You guys dart just in time, get out of the way, and you make it behind enemy lines. You guys are in the right behind that first building up top, which I will put an X there.
Yes.
And you guys are chilling out there.
Oh my god.
And you can hear all the goblins running around in this area, and you see there are tons of goblins. I'm gonna draw a circle to show you like where these goblins are. But they look like they're getting ready for war, like they prepared for this. Of course, they probably prepared for it to be the gnomes, but in this whole circled area is basically Goblin Town. They're all there, running around and armed. You see, they're actually on top of the buildings, around the buildings, and this is just inside those walled area. And you see, there's about 20 goblins right by that huge iron door, and you can just get a view to the iron door to see there's a huge mechanism near the door that goes into that top building that apparently controls the opening and closing of that door.
Wait.
Whoa. Say that last part again?
Yeah.
Which building? What building?
So there is a door here. I'm drawing it. Oh, I'm drawing it terribly. I drew a really, really weird door.
Okay,
and
that's a door.
there is a trail of gears that goes into this building over here.
Oh, that building. Okay.
There's a door.
Do the goblins look like they're mobilizing at all? Like, do they look like they're leaving that area?
Well, as I said before, they're all mobilized completely, and they're not leaving that area. There are 20 guarding the door, and there's goblins all over the roofs, and there's goblins on the ground as well. You're literally into probably around 200-something goblins just in this area.
Oh, wow.
Are there any signs of soul wizards?
You don't see any sign of them. You don't see bodies, you don't see any evidence of spells. You don't know where they are.
They might still be here.
They're waiting for us to go through first.
They could be inside. Maybe they already won.
Ready.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look at this building. Are there any windows or any doors on this building on the backside where we are?
On the backside, there are no windows on any of these buildings.
All right. What about doors?
There's not a door on the side you're on.
I do have a spider climb spell that I can use to kind of climb up and take a look over if that'll help us.
No, don't go up there. They're up there.
That could be useful, but not yet.
How long does fly last? Isn't it 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay, so its fly is still active too, Billy. So you can actually fly up to. No, not that you should right now, but you do have it active.
How are we gonna draw them out of here? We gotta draw them out somehow.
Okay, in the fan chat, I need 2 people to play a game with me. Just call it. Just say me. First 2 people who say me, will get it. And we're gonna do something for the other groups.
Cool.
Maybe I
So
can.
just write the letters Emmy, and it'll be I'll choose you.
I choose you.
I choose you. Lauren Hicks says this requires stealth. We cast Fireball. Richard Wild says, where are the other groups? That is exactly what we're doing right now. Lauren Hicks, you're the first one, and Evan says me. Evan, I'm not gonna let you go this time because it's the train thing, which I think you figured out. So I'm gonna give you a pass, but I'm gonna get you next time. So I'm gonna go down to who's next. Tim Shanks got it next. So hopefully nobody here has done it last week. I don't think Tim did it. Evan was involved last week. So Lauren, Hicks, and Tim, get ready. So guys, you get a little breather right now. We're gonna jump off this, and I'll get rid of that. And we're gonna go back to the minecart. So guys, you're representing the other groups now. Now, if anyone has figured out this map last time, there is, instead of you guys choosing, there's going to be a D6 roll. Actually, but I don't think they really know it, so I guess we can just make the choice. So, you guys are going to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on here, and you are going to represent the other groups that are following them and going through. Okay? So, try to do your best. Don't try to do your worst. That would be against the spirit of this game. There are 5 ways to go in. I've just numbered them. Your goal is to get to the X up top without dying. Remember that you may be confused by the map as the tracks are confused. You are riding a minecart trying to get to the end, to the bridge that we start on this episode. You are representing Lauren, you're representing the Queensland, and Tim, you're representing the Pirates from Raven. So, Lauren, you can go first. And what you're going to do is you're going to tell me the number of the track that you choose. and I will give you choices of which way you want to go. You don't get a choice when it's a 90-degree turn. You only get a choice when it's like a 45-degree spin-off. And you remember, it probably will be confusing for you to know where to turn. That's a part of the thing. You have to use your best guess to figure out the map and get to the X. So Lauren, you're up first, and let's see you try to do it. She chooses 4. Really? 4? Okay. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. Lauren Hicks, you are Queensland riding through 4, and you have a choice to make: left, center, or right, Lauren. Go ahead, left, center, or right. Pick which way you want to go.
Center.
And
Center.
and everybody here in the group, you guys can figure out what you're going to do for your situation. So use your downtime wisely. Scott Weber says, party members while in downtime. Yeah, he's exactly saying the same thing. He recommends gunpowder barrels to drop in the village and the door aerial bombardment. Lauren Hicks says left. Okay, if that's the way you want to go. So here we go. We're going left. Isn't it fun to watch this, guys, without actually having to do it? You get to relax.
Yeah, it is very relaxing.
So much more fun this way.
Okay, Lauren, you've gone through. You get to go left, center, or right. It's gonna be a little. It's your guess about which way I mean, of course, but that's the part of the puzzle. Left, center, or right, Lauren. So yeah, Scott Weber suggests aerial bombardment, which could be interesting. Billy kind of actually did that with the gunpowder above.
Yeah. I have a similar idea, but not with the gunpowder.
I think we need to split up a little. Like one or two people should go for the door mechanism, and then like maybe somebody else is like providing another distraction or an attack or something. What do you think?
Lauren, I moved you again. You have one more choice to go, left or right. Well, maybe 2 more. Left or right here, Lauren?
I can try to sing some to sleep, but if it doesn't work, then we're going to be in the ish.
It's a lot of them, too.
Yeah, there's 200 of them.
Well, I was talking about just the building that we're under right now. Just so we can maybe get a little advantage there. But
Richard Wild says poison bombs.
Yeah. When Tom said it, that's what I was thinking.
Lauren has chosen left, and here we go. We are going left. I think Lauren knows it. Yes, Lauren, and you're at the last one, which I'm going to give it to you because you're right there. I'm going to assume you go left to the X. And congratulations, Lauren. You get it.
Lauren, all right. First try.
Wow, very
Good
nice.
job.
Nice.
Tim, you're up. Tim, you cannot choose 4. 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Oh, no.
And then we'll be back to the group, guys. Again, figure out your ideas.
Well, we could drop the poison on him. We could blow that up in the middle of the town, like he did with the fireball.
Is the poison flammable?
Well, we don't want it to be flammable. We want it just to kind of like touch him and land on him.
Tim Shanks, you're going right now. Let me know what number you're choosing.
I have a whirlwind spell that will cause like a little mini hurricane, a little mini tornado.
Poison hurricane.
Ooh.
Yes. Mama would be so proud.
Would you say Mom would be so proud?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Tim Shanks chooses 2. Here we go, Tim. We are rolling. You're going through the track. This one, you can go left or right. I'm going to assume you don't go right because, obviously it's the way back, so you would know that. Here we go. Let's see where it takes you. You have a choice to go left or right. Left or right. Don't forget, you're trying to go to the only way out, which is here. Left or right, Tim? Brian Fernandez says catapult poison onto them. You're not near the catapults, so that they could do that. They could hold the catapults. That'd be amazing. Richard Wallace says, could you use fog cloud with poison? That's a good idea. Let's see. Tim Shank says left. Very smart. Very smart. Because right was instant death. Very good. I had to make you choose there.
Oh.
Okay, you go through it here. This is one of those times. You can go left, center, or right. Which one do I mean? You'll have to figure it out. Left, center, or right. You could easily just think I mean something else and guess the wrong one here. So be careful. What do you think, guys? You think Tim's gonna get it?
Maybe.
I think he's gonna get it.
This could be a problem. Because this one's confusing. I can
This is
see
a tough choice. This is a tough
Yes,
choice.
The DM.
You have to know which way I think it goes, and if you
He's in a
choose the
different
wrong
tunnel.
one. Yes,
Have we ever been in this tunnel? I don't think we did last week.
I don't know. I don't think so. I forget which one you guys. I know you guys did 4. I think you did 4, and someone else tried another one. I forget. Maybe 5.
I think we tried 5 or 1.
I don't think we did 2.
We did.
He
5.
says right.
Either.
He says right. You'll be very happy to know that that was the right one. This would have been center. This would have been left. So very good call. Both of those were death. Good job.
Whoop.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice here. I think you know which way to go. Actually, it doesn't matter which way you go because it's the same thing. So I'll just pick one for you. Okay, you have one choice left. I'm gonna give it to you. Left or straight? Left or straight, Tim? You can do this, Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Make
You can
sure
do it.
you look at the map.
Whatever one you want to choose is completely up to you.
Tony, I rolled for Jedi mind trick. Straight.
Whatever one you think is the right way. It's all up to you. No help from us. We believe in you. Absolutely no help. Left! You got it. Congratulations,
Yay!
Tim. You got it through.
Hey.
Very good. Good job. Very good job.
Good job. You guys helped the bad guys. Thank you. Great.
Oh, nuts. They made it.
I feel weird that people were cheering for the fans to do well. I was like, I hope they choose poorly.
True.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so they actually got through pretty good. So now you guys are there. You guys hear a commotion on the other side, and Tom, just because you know her, you hear the voice of Aurella Winsdale, which is the wizard on. Damn it! Which is the wizard on the Queensland. In that team is Aurella, an archer named Aaron, and 2 soldiers. And who knows who's alive and dead? Although if you probably could surmise. You hear that there's some sort of engagement happening somewhere. You have no sight or visibility to it now. So we're back to you guys. What do you want to do? Congratulations, Tim. And Lauren, congratulations.
Doing the tornado thing with the poison? No.
Yeah, let me take a look at the distance here again. Make sure that I can reach the poison from where we currently are.
Yeah, that's awfully far.
I'm going to mark on the map where you guys are again. For anybody who forgets.
Tony, how far is that from where we are to where the poison is?
Back. Every box is 25 feet.
Ooh.
Yes. That's never going to happen, brother.
Can't do that.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's far away. I mean, the good news is you guys overcame a lot just by using fly spell. In fact, you've disregarded like 3/4 of my tunnel traps and things. Just fly over it.
That's what Solstice did, right?
Welcome to a series of interesting minecart challenges. I fly over it. Okay, welcome to a chasm you can't cross. I fly over it. Where's a bridge that's gonna fall? I fly over it. It's brittle ground. It's my problem. It's all walking problems.
And it's
you guys just flew over the whole thing.
You know the sad part is
It's too smart, man.
Fly's a low-level spell too. It's not even like that level spell.
It's okay. It's okay. Waste your spell points, everybody. Go ahead, no problem. Waste them.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you got
Use
some
them all
crazy
up.
stuff waiting for us on the other side. No.
No.
I mean,
No.
how crazy can it be?
I'm sure all the spellcasters have so many spell points. They're all good.
Peanut brittle.
Billy has 5.5 fireballs left. You're good.
So we got
One half.
He's like, what am I going to do with that half a fireball?
I'm gonna keep it.
Keep it just for me.
we got.
Okay,
we
so
have, there's a
what do
couple
you guys
options
do?
we can do here. We could sit here and wait, and see what the other teams do when they come through.
That's their only
How much of a
decision.
distraction they'll cause too.
That's a possibility. But we also kind of shook the beehive a little bit, so I don't want to sit here for too long.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea. I have the poison is in what? It's in like a
They're in barrels.
barrel.
They're in barrels, and they're about like 400 or 500 feet back where you guys were before.
I think it's
I'll
more
put a
than that. No.
I'll put a P over where the poison was, just so nobody forgets.
Were they in crates?
It's a barrel in a crate.
Crates.
It's crates. Yes, it's crates that look like they were like
Barrel?
opened up. They
Stop.
emptied out the contents, and they put in barrels of poison in there. It's almost like the gunpowder could have been located in there and then removed.
Okay. Tony, am I able to see anything with the amulet that I have? Am I able to maybe see the soul wizards or any kind of trace of any magic just because of the amulet?
Yes, you would absolutely would see them. You don't see them though.
Okay.
Well, we gotta move. We gotta get going.
Yeah, if we can't get the poison on over there, then we have to move.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Let's go.
If
I wonder if the poison could burn a hole through the building.
I don't know if it's acid.
I don't know.
Well, we've got 3 vials of it on us.
Well, it's
Also,
poison.
where would that get us? In the building? Do we want to go in the building?
I would like to know what's in. I would like to know what's in the building. It could be.
I have a spoiler alert. It's goblins.
Could be.
That's in the building.
Bathrooms.
This is
Why don't we just go in the building that we're right next to? Go in this building.
All right, Tony. What? All right. So in between where we are, where you actually have like that X at the top, and the other building that's nearest us,
Yes,
there are patrols in between us and that.
I'll mark that building with an O, so you can mark it. There are patrols. They're basically standing along the building, like staring at what would be the front gate, which I'll mark with a G. So they're looking in the wrong direction for you guys, but there are goblins on top of all the buildings, even the one that you're at. You're hearing more commotion, and you see all of a sudden you see the catapults. Actually, no, you hear the catapult fire, and you see in the air. You see they've loaded gunpowder onto it with like some kind of fuse, and it's up in the air, and you see it twirling around and lit up, and it lands on the other side here, and then another one.
Well, I guess the other teams are here.
Wow.
Where do they explode on?
Yeah.
Like towards the entrance?
You can't see. It looks like they're going towards the entrance, yeah, but you can't see the hits. You only see them in the air.
Tony, what's along that back wall there?
The back wall on the top left is actually just wall. If you look to the left of this map, while the map isn't drawn, down this area, if very far off, is actually a little seaport. And you see a bunch of derelict ships there. It looks like the ships that might hold these crates that you're seeing. And anything? Does that answer your question? Anything else?
So the I'm sorry, the wall right behind the building where we are, is that water? It looks like I can't tell if it's a wall or...
No, the only water is in the middle.
Okay.
I'm putting lines on the water right now so you can see it. There's only water on the map. Everything else is wall.
Oh, that's just wall. Okay.
The catapults they're launching are full of gunpowder, right? Not the poison.
So Tony, I want to.
Yeah, you could definitely tell it's got to be the gunpowder. Both of you actually hear those catapults cranking up again.
One of the fans had a good idea to wait until it's like in midair and then like shoot it with something, but I don't know what that's going to take out.
So they're throwing those catapults, not at you guys, but they're throwing it at the other groups coming in. If you don't shoot it, I mean, they might hit the other groups, and that's not a bad thing for you.
And the catapults are on the other side of the wall from where we are, so I don't think you're even going to be able to hit it from where we are.
Yeah, right now the catapults aren't a problem for you guys, but because you guys circumvented it.
So Tony, I want to start searching the walls and see if maybe I get lucky and find anything, like any secret doors or anything like that.
Okay, so looking for the niches, you have the ability to see walls, which is basically just an uncanny ability to find niches and such. You search the walls, you did not find anything of interest.
Right.
Scott Weber says Sparky's going to cast catapult, but he has to end fog cloud to do it. He can definitely end fog cloud, but he cannot see the catapult. I mean, when you put it, I think people are confused about where the catapults are. So I'm going to put a big C where the catapults are. There's two of them here. It's right here. There.
Yeah, right below the G,
there.
right?
Yeah, right below the G, exactly. I put a C with two dashed lines into it.
Yeah.
Tony, then
I don't know how people can be confused. Those are crystal clear as catapults.
I drew those in 15 seconds. They are perfect.
Better than I can do.
What if?
Yeah, definitely.
What if I'm going to search the wall of the building and see if maybe there's another way into the building other than the front door.
We got to get Arky into that building that's hooked up to the door.
I know,
That's what
but
we gotta
gotta
do.
get across here safely.
Okay, you search for a minute around those walls to find something of interest. You do not find anything.
Okay.
Everybody else is just waiting. You look around the front and you see there's a door. There is no other way in that you can see.
All right, so I go back to the group. I'm like, well, the only door on this building is in the front, and I really don't want to poke around there because there's guards over there as well, right? I'm assuming I saw guards over there on the street.
Yes, there are guards around the buildings. Pretty much, yeah.
Were there any guards on the floor by the back walls, or just on top of the building?
The guards are on top of the buildings and along the sides.
How many?
They're in groups. Every time you see goblins, it seems like they stay in groups between 8 and 12. At least here in this section. So somewhere between there.
8 to 12 on the roof and 8 to 12 in the front of the building?
Correct. On the side of the building.
How many do we think we can take out?
For the fireball?
We can definitely
Whatever.
take out a group of 8 to 12.
Yeah, it's not a point of taking one group out. There's 200 of them over here, and they're all within close proximity. Can we take out 200?
We probably could. I mean, we get really hurt, but we probably could kill 200 goblins. I don't want to get cocky or anything, but
But there were 200 across the entire map. Don't
Yeah,
forget,
there's not
we're in
200
like
just here.
one quarter of the map right now.
No. There was 200 just in this back piece.
Right, just in this little area here, 200. Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought when we walked in, there were 200 on the whole
No.
Yeah.
Now,
There's 200 goblins in between us and the one gate we gotta get to.
I'm putting circles into groups of goblins that you're aware of. Remember, does not represent every group. It represents the groups you're aware of. Each group is 8 to 12 goblins.
Just throw the ball bearings on the floor and they'll all trip and they'll all slip and...
Yeah.
And bananas. Does anyone have bananas?
I was just going to say that, Brooke.
I do have some old banana peels, yeah.
What if we
And
do some
and
sort
and
of, some
rag
sort of
just floor
station,
polish on
take
them.
out the
Brooke.
8 to 12
Yes.
on top of the building first.
Yep. There you go. Brooke, just for that, in this building here, just for you, there are many crates of bananas.
Bananas, my favorite.
Okay? Up to you to choose. If anyone can find an effective way to use the bananas, I will just throw you an additional 100 experience points. It can't be a reach. You have to actually use them and make it interesting.
Well, if they
We
had
could do
cars,
like a
that would
got
Mario
it.
Kart game and throw the banana on the floor and make everyone slip.
If you can make it happen.
Aren't goblins allergic to
Thistle.
bananas?
No.
Thistle, use the
I think I
thistle,
said that.
poison all the bananas, and then hand them out as snacks to all the sisters.
Oh man!
There's still 200 goblins in between me and the bananas. This is not working.
We can get you there. Don't worry.
I like the poison bananas idea.
Poison banana, and then you pose as a goblin. Just hide your face under your hood, and just hand out bananas.
Banana break. Banana break.
Banana break.
This is a straight up Bugs Bunny skit you walk through. Bananas, get your fresh bananas here.
Break. So tell me about it.
You're gonna need your bananas if you're gonna save the world today, guys. Bananas.
Bananas.
Why did you think we were keeping all those bananas over there?
Scott Weber, I don't see. Oh, here it is. Right now, Sparky has done nothing for 4 rounds but put fog cloud in the village and the door area. He's maintaining concentration of the spell and generating a 60 cubic foot of fog per round. So Sparky has already taken the liberty of casting fog where you guys are right now.
Okay.
60 cubic feet. 500 stars. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
What if
Thanks, God.
one or two of us, goes invisible and goes to the building that opens the door and tries to get it open? And if they get it open, the rest of us run and just go for it. Yeah. Seriously, I'm ready to do that. Okay, 200 goblins and me carrying this barrel. I'm ready to do that. Like.
That's the plan. I think that's the plan, right?
Let's get in there and get that door open, and then we'll just go for it.
And let's pop the bananas out as we're running. We pop the bananas out.
Guys, I don't think you realize how many banana ideas are in chat right now. There are so many.
I don't.
So many banana ideas.
That's awesome.
I guess it's going bananas.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, Billy.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right. Listen,
All right, man.
what if you and me sneak over to the building that opens the gate? We bust in, we kill any goblins inside the building, then we open the gate. When we see the gate open, we all rush through the gate together.
Who? You and who?
All right, we could.
I think Arky maybe should go because
Arky.
this seems like some sort of mechanical thing that like maybe he would be good at.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we're gonna need
Good point.
or Sparky for this as well.
All right.
I'm gonna need
I'll
you
go.
with me.
Sparky and Arky.
Let's go.
I'm also carrying the barrel too, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Donnie. I don't know if you should go. I don't know.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, Vinny's breaking down again.
What? What this? What?
Listen, I'm all for sneaking over there, but I can tell you now, when I go inside that building, there's gonna be, I guarantee you, there's gonna be goblins galore in there.
What if like it was only 1 or 2 of you and you were invisible?
Yeah.
If that, we can do that. If
That was the idea. That's what I
no
said.
problem with that.
Somebody goes over there like invisible and opens up the door, and then we go.
Billy.
All right.
Billy earns 25 experience points. Amazing.
Thank you, Tony.
Fireball.
Appreciate the banana. Wait, you didn't poison this, did you?
No, not yet.
You never know.
All right.
Billy, I'm going to say that
man.
since you actually pulled a banana out in real life, you find a banana peel on the floor that you may or may not do something with if you want.
Okay. Great.
All right, so
Great.
Before
I
I
found
go
a
over
banana
there-
peel when I have 300 bananas already.
before
You never know. That banana peel could like save the game. You never know.
Yeah, you should probably save it.
I'll save it.
If you don't want it, I'll take it, Billy.
All right.
Before I
We'll
go
give
over
it
there,
to-
Tony.
I give it to Brooke to hold on to the banana peel.
That's gonna be the last thing we toss
Hold
out
on to the
as we
banana
run away.
Fuegolas.
I coat one of my daggers and my short sword with the poison,
Of course you do.
and
Okay, it takes a whole vial to successfully do it.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Vinny's planning on starting like Vinny's barrel of poison business after this.
I'm going into business with what's his
Banana peels and barrels of poison.
What's his name?
Barrel O poison.
James in front.
Peels
Yeah,
and
look, I'm going to business with Lord Jameson front.
at Crate and Barrel. We got peels and poison.
Peels and poison, Crate and Barrel.
Legit.
15 experience points, Brooke.
Yes.
All right, so I use one of the vials. I coat my short sword and my dagger.
Okay.
We're going invisible? That's like the plan here. Like,
The plan.
are we going invisible for this, or am I like just going over there sneaky like? Finn, are you capable of making me invisible? And Arky?
Yeah.
Is it doable or is it stretching you?
No, how much? It's not. I can do it.
It didn't sound-
Okay,
He sounds confident.
All right. 2 invisibilities.
Bing, bing.
All right. So I grab onto Arky before we leave.
Yeah.
I kind of like take the lead.
Hold my hand, Thistle.
I whisper. I'm like, just remember, regular invisibility. You go boom boom, you get seen.
I know.
Using the big
I know.
words.
He's so young. Sometimes I forget that he's not a baby.
He's 17 now.
Yeah.
I'm a middle-aged elf. I'm like 500 years old.
Talking to humans like, oh, you're a 40-year-old human? I'm gonna go boom boom now, okay, human?
All right. So I make my way over to the building with Arky.
Okay.
Okay. You go over. I'm just reading Brian. Brian Fernandez says, wear the banana peels like a costume and pretend to be a banana god. Then order the goblins to all leave.
That's a great idea.
By order of the
work.
So, I don't know why, but I thought he was gonna go with Banana Split, like that old show.
Pick up the banana.
One that they turned into a terrible horror movie.
Yes, that's the one.
Anyway,
Okay, so what are you doing?
so I sneak over to the building with Arky, holding on to him, making sure he doesn't get separated from me.
Okay.
And
Okay, so it's just you and Arky. You're over there at that building, which is, I'll put an X. You guys are there. Everyone else is staying behind?
yeah, so
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe we should move up like a little bit against the wall or something so we get closer.
I whispered to Arky at this point, if we're clear, like if there's nobody around us, I whisper to him.
Both of you give me a stealth check for that move you just made. Oh, you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, forget it. Okay.
If there's nobody around us, I whisper to him.
Okay.
I
love you.
What do you make of the gears coming from the gate? Can you do it from out here, or do we have to go in?
What do I, after observing the situation, Tony, what sense do I get?
So there's a whole bunch of mechanisms. This gate is very heavy, and you can see that actually the mechanisms are on two sides using counterweights. But apparently, there's all a bunch of levers and stuff. You could tell there has to be levers and controls going to this, and you just know, obviously, gnomish tech from being a gnome. And all the levers and controls are inside that building. You can tell.
No, we're gonna have to get inside the building. It's the only way.
All right. So I make my way around to the door. Hold on to me. Hold on to my waistband.
You get to the door.
Yeah.
The door. Check the door. Door's locked.
I pull out the picks.
Okay.
I go to town.
Go for it.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 yes.
Math. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you pick it. The locks will click. It unlocks. Do you open?
I don't open it all the way. I open it just enough so I can kind of peek in first.
Okay, you open it up and you see there's 5 goblins sitting there, and they're just chilling. The weapons are in the corner, and they're just waiting.
Where are they facing the door or?
Yeah, about 3 of them are. 2 of them are not. They see that they look over. They see the door open, and you see one of them gets curious. Man, right there.
I
see him walk over to the door.
I whispered to Arky, step back, and
step back.
When they do, I just pull the door open like all the way.
Okay, they freak out and get nervous at the door, and you see them like literally just scrambling for the weapons.
If they
do
go
anything
back
in that
into the
round?
room, if they go back
Yeah.
into the room to get their weapons, I grab Arky and pull them in and like to the side.
Okay. Interesting. You pull them into the side. You go into the corner, and you bump into something invisible.
Oh,
All right. I stand. Ah, shit. You know what I do? I put my hand on whatever. Like I grab whatever is there, like a cloak, or I just hold on to it.
Okay, you do that, and all of a sudden, you hear like a voice. I know who you are, but if you say anything, we're all gonna die together. So back off.
And I just don't let go of him.
Okay, you feel a hand find you and grab you also. He kind of grabs you by like the chest.
All right, I'm just holding on to him.
Okay.
I'm just holding on to him. I'm
Okay.
not. No attacks. I'm just holding on to him.
Sure. Rob, you're only partially aware of everything I said because you don't feel it, but you do hear the voice.
right.
Okay, everybody outside, you guys are waiting there. Sparky has a fog cloud. You guys are just waiting for the two of them to come back, or anybody want to do anything?
I was thinking maybe we should move forward. Anybody else think that we should move like closer along the wall, maybe, or?
Yes and no.
I feel like
Anyone else?
Oh,
Anyone else?
No, I'm just, anyone have an opinion before I'm like thinking, hey, let's do this or not. I understand Brooke's position.
why do
Yeah,
you
let's move a
why do
little
you want
closer. We can't just stand here all day. Let's move a little closer.
Oh, Billy's got the guts.
I feel like we could.
Just because, like, it's still far to the door.
Yes, it's
from
still
here.
very far. We're
Like,
we're hundreds of feet away.
so, yeah, if we could get the fog still happening, maybe, and
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so where
is
you?
the fog cloud still around us?
It is where you are right now.
Does
It only goes about 2.5 boxes.
Can the
So-
fog cloud move with you or no?
No.
All right, so it's a
I don't-
stationary thing. All right.
I don't want the fog cloud to move with us. I want goblins to go. Why is there a fog cloud there?
I'm just asking.
No. I'm saying like, it's actually, if anyone notices it, I feel like it might draw attention. So it's good that we leave it where we're not.
yeah.
Right? I doubt there's a lot of just odd fog formations here. That they would go, oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
The fog behind the building. It's there every Tuesday.
The weather here is quite extraordinary.
Foggy Tuesday.
Foggy Tuesday.
Foggy
banana
Tuesdays. I wish tomorrow's Banana Wednesdays.
One more day till Banana Wednesday.
Oh man.
So what are you
Okay.
guys doing?
We wanna scoot along the wall and try and get, I guess closer to
Shahir?
where they
Yeah.
went.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
over
let's do
there,
that.
Tony.
Yeah. Can I see
All right,
clearly
let's
through
do
the
it.
fog, Tony? Because the amulet, or does it help with my sight through the fog?
You can see through fog or not fog, doesn't matter to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys want me to go first.
Okay, so we're gonna make this real quick. So you guys go to that spot. You guys are not invisible. The fog does not cover that distance. So you guys are gonna roll a save, but they're not looking in your direction right now. So I'm gonna lower it back down to 5. 1 through a 5 from anybody who's making that walk. Roll right now. If you roll 1 through a 5, 200 goblins are gonna be notified from one to the other to the other.
15 as well.
16.
18.
Well- Billy, you going over there or no?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
We're like the
Oh,
Muppets.
nice.
We're like the
Okay,
Muppets.
it looks like everyone made it. I got to roll for.
Jacques.
Would you guys want Jacques and Sparky to go or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Shot goes 8. He's fine. Sparky 11. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are on that X. Put X2, and this is the X1. We're gonna go back to Vin and Arky. You're in there right now. The goblins get their weapons up in that small little room, and you see him like checking the door, and like he opens the door like halfway and looks out, and he says something back to them in Goblin. Arky and Thistle, what do you do?
I'm just holding on. You know what I'm gonna do actually? While I'm holding on to. Can I tell if is it armor I'm holding on to? Is it a robe? What is it?
A robe.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's a wizard. Okay.
Sure.
Awesome.
Did it sound like the ginger wizard that talked?
No.
Okay, so it sounded like one of his compatriots, I guess.
Sure.
I'm assuming. I am going to try and relieve him of maybe a belt pouch or something.
Okay.
You're taking this time to rob somebody.
Okay, make a roll.
Classic Thistle.
There's never a right time.
To it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Pocket.
28.
Okay, you pull. You basically unhinge his belt pouch and just pull it off, which he can't even see. So he's not aware of it.
And I put it on mine.
Okay.
I actually want to reach into it and see what's in there.
Okay. Well, the first round you do that. Second round you get it situated. Third round you start looking through it. There's a couple of gold coins in one. Another one is spell components. Some powders and stuff, but you don't know what you're touching really.
That's fine.
Okay. Now what?
What are the goblins doing?
They're just sitting back down and we're just waiting.
They're in the room?
Yeah, everyone's in the room. Okay, you guys have you guys are killing a lot of time across the. I'm moving the bad guys closer to you. You see that there is a lot of explosions. The explosions sound like they're on the other side of the wall right now, and you can see telling there's battle taking place right outside of where those catapults are.
Well, if they're not really aware of us, then why don't we just start taking some of them out with like bows and arrows and stuff like that? Things like that are quiet.
Could be a good
It
idea.
might draw them to us, but it also might be.
Wait, what other options do we have at this point?
They might run to protect the door even more, and then we'll never get in.
The problem is you guys are wasting a lot of time.
Yeah.
Can we keep sneaking to the door?
That's what you want to do.
I don't know. They might see us.
From where we are, can we see the entrance to the building that Arky and Thistle went in?
Not. I mean, you know, you could tell where it is, so you know where it is.
Yeah, but I can't see like.
You don't have a clear shot
see
to it now.
Yeah. All right.
Oh. That far?
I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes until the bad guy is taking another step forward against your position.
All right. I don't know what to do here. I'm totally baffled. I know what I want to happen, but I know it's not happening. Okay, so I let go of the wizard.
Okay.
All right. How close into the corner am I? Like, is it just one wizard that I'm touching, or is it like
It's just one wizard. Once you let go, he lets go. You hear him make a move and rustling, and all of a sudden you see him yell. You actually hear him yell next to you. You hear some kind of like you feel like wind like next to you, and all of a sudden the goblins freak out and get up and look over there, and just start like looking around the room and don't know what's happening. Let's see if they're aggressive or not. Yeah, they start like taking the weapons and poking around like some magic. They start like poking around the area.
So I skim around. I kind of like give Arky like a nudge. I'm like skim around, like push. I start pushing him to another side.
I just start sliding along.
Okay. All of a sudden you see the door fly open, Nobody's there. That's it. You guys still moving?
I wait. No, I stand still. I stand still again.
Next round, you hear this sound. Fireball goes off right next to you. You're unaware of it. There's gonna be no dodge.
Well, the noise alone should be.
Of course, we dodge.
There's no way you can go. You're in a small room. You're not really able to see it.
Can they duck, dip, and duck?
Yeah, you can duck, dive, or anything you want. But you're in too small of an area.
No.
Hold on a second.
Can't dodge.
Yikes. 48.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I'm okay.
All the goblins are dead in the room. You get roasted. You get thrown into the wall. Arky standing with you. And all the goblins have died. You guys are pretty badly hurt. You guys, everybody else, where you are, you actually see the explosion, and you see a wizard floating like Magneto in the center, and you see the goblins turn around and start freaking out, and they all start firing at the wizard. The wizard immediately takes evasive action, starts flying around.
We should move closer to the door now. They're all distracted.
Yeah, they're dead.
Well,
all right. I run right to the building where I think.
Actually, wait, Tony. I got a silly question. The ember crystal I have, right? Does that absorb any of the fire damage?
The ember crystal that you have. No.
Yeah, I had that 25% piece that I absorbed.
I thought it was the red.
Ember crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, I absorbed it during
Are you saying? Do you mean amber or emerald? Which one do you mean?
I have ember written down. It's the red one, whatever.
Oh, the red one.
Yeah, the ruby. You absorbed the ruby at the
ruby.
Oh, well, I have ember written down. I don't know why.
Ember is the dragon.
Oh, that's why. Sorry. No, it's the red crystal.
Okay, did you absorbed it?
Yeah, I had absorbed it during the hiatus.
Okay, you can take off. You can -5 for any sort of fire damage.
All right.
Even and I still have the red stuff going on because we absorbed the red.
You absorbed this after you've lost all the other crystals, right?
Me, yes. I had that, and I had the amethyst piece.
Okay, yeah, because there's the time when you guys saw Dragano, you lost all your crystal abilities.
No, this was it.
Yeah, we lost ours.
Absorbed it.
What'd you say, bro?
We lost the ones that we absorbed.
You lost the ones you absorbed in Ironstone.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still the ones in the necklace. That's all I have.
Yeah, if you did it after I had the necklace, then you're fine.
Yeah.
If you absorbed it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. So
I run over to the building. I want to see what's going on.
I follow.
Tommy, you run over and you see the goblins on the floor. No one's looking at you right now, so I'll give you that pass for that round. You run in and you don't see anything. You see the gears are there, which they seem anything that was like wood or anything else is all charred up and messed up.
Are we we're still invisible, I assume, right?
You're still invisible.
All right.
Can I still fly?
Yeah.
Arky, take care of the
Tom, you hear that?
Arky, take care of the gears.
Okay.
I fly out of the door.
Okay, Tom, you hear him, and then feel him fly right by you.
Whoa.
I fly out of the door.
Right, alive, good.
And I go straight to the wizard. That's flying.
Okay. Arky, what are you doing?
And I'm gonna go to the gear mechanisms and try and open the gate.
Okay, you get to the gears. You immediately can figure out pretty well. Give me an intelligence check. The higher you roll, the easier it is going to be for you. The rest of you guys, what are you guys doing?
I would like to.
I actually go to the gearbox too, if I can see them.
Okay.
Assuming that Arky's alive and is following those directions.
You hear him doing stuff.
All right. What do you need?
What do the rest of you guys do? You guys make
I would like to move along the wall towards the building that Arky and Thistle went to.
I'll give you guys all a pass to get over there because no one's looking at you.
I'll kill behind Finn.
Okay, so you got.
Yeah, we keep moving.
With the barrel that I was carrying.
Are there still 10 goblins on the roof?
Yes. So all those goblins I drew a very bad X here. All those goblins are looking at this wizard in the air, and the wizard's firing lightning bolts, magic missiles, and like dodging around, trying to fight them off.
Yes, wizard, use your spell points.
Thistle, you run up there to charge into him, make your roll. If anyone else wants to get involved in the attack, you can. Thistle, you go first.
Does he look like he's taking damage?
He's taking probably about a roll for it.
I might judge how much damage he's taking first before I do
Okay,
it.
he's taking 4 arrows. He's getting shot from everywhere. He's taking 4 arrows in the whole process.
It's a great distraction right now. This is.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. You guys are just hanging right by the building, chilling out.
If
Doing really
he,
good.
This wizard.
That's right. My plan is coming together.
yeah. You know what, Tony? I'm not gonna attack him. If he's taking damage, I'm just gonna stay off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so you've used your turn of rushing in then. Rushing in and then you change your mind.
That's fine.
All of a sudden you see another wizard and another wizard appear over the town, different spots, and it's the same thing, lightning bolt. They start leveling the ground. And then all of a sudden you see a fireball come up from outside of the walls, from up somewhere that you can't see where the catapults were, and hits the middle wizard in the air and blows him out into the wall.
Whoa!
Nice.
So glad I stopped.
You also see an arrow come out of nowhere, and you see through the gates the 2 soldiers run in with their shields up, like kind of like Roman soldiers, like the tower shields, and they're running up, taking all the shots with the arrows, and starting those hacking down any goblins around on the roads. And you see both the Wizards group and the Queensland group are just battling it out like crazy. What do you guys want to do? Nothing?
Okay. Well, I
Yes.
let me.
I want to watch. I want to watch a little bit.
Yeah. I'm watching.
All right,
I
so
rolled I rolled a 16 on my check to open the gate. How'd that go?
Okay, so you do it. You figure out the controls pretty easily. You saw the gears before. You saw the leading up to the gears. You saw the door. You operate it. If you want to, you can open the door right now.
If I see that door move,
I'm gonna open the door.
I swear to God, bro, if that door moves.
I'm picking up the barrel and I'm going.
Well, the door moves. I
Okay,
open
so
it.
you see all these weights going up, like you see the door going.
I am on the way.
Me too.
Tony,
Yeah, I'm running towards it as well.
Okay.
I'm looking around for who has the barrels, the other barrels.
Oh, you don't
The other team.
you don't see the barrels as of right now.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the door. There are goblins there. They're shooting up. I'm gonna make this roll 1 through a 5. If you achieve this roll, you slip in behind everybody, and there's a lot happening in front of them. It's a spectacle. So 1 through 5 get you into the room.
1 through 5 gets.
Wait, we want a 1 to 5 on the 20?
I'm sorry, you don't want a 1 to 5. 1 to 5 gets you spotted. I said it backwards.
Okay.
6 to 20 get you by the goblins and into the Great Forge.
18.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going for it.
All right. 14.
7.
14.
18.
Hey.
6.
Oh, man.
Close. Very close.
If I see them
I think
making a
we-
break for the door, I go for it.
Okay, you do.
All right.
All right.
Do I have
Other
to roll
side of the
too
door.
because I'm invisible or
Did,
no?
did anyone not make the? If you're visible, you don't have to make the roll. Did anyone not make the roll?
Made it.
Man,
I think the lowest we had was a 6.
I got a 6 as well.
Okay, you're fine. So you guys all run into the door. The second the door gets to its max, it goes like this, opens up, and then backwards.
excellent.
Okay.
You guys are just watching it, and you turn behind you, and it goes when it closes.
I actually
In front
want
of
to look
us?
to see
Wait.
if there's.
After we ran in, right?
We're in
After
a.
you get in.
Yeah.
Did you,
I want to look.
did you guys say you bring the coal with you? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
did.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm just
Damon said it.
I'm sure to piss some of you off.
It'd be hard for him not to, considering it's tied to them.
But what's in the room?
So if you check your screens now, you will see that you guys walk to the room, and apparently is a very large forge. In the center of that room, you see the forge area with pipes leaching into a giant area of lava. There is a passageway on the right side of that middle that leads down to there, and there's a few rocks you have to kind of step on to get over to the more solid area where the forge is. And there's a very large pipe, probably about 10 by 10 radius, going all the way up into what you would imagine would be Rhaegar, and obviously that this is the Great Forge. As you know from the beginning of Bellarmine's challenge, that your goal is to get your team's coal here, burn the coal so that it burns the color of your city. You guys, Sunken City is blue, Red City is red, obviously. Ravensclaw was orange, and Queensland was yellow, and Solst was purple. So, but you guys are only one in there, just the 2 teams. I'm just trying to sum it together for everyone who's just not really confused.
Can you disable this door so they can't reopen it?
You have no control over the gears out here, purposefully. You could tell.
No, nothing I can do.
All right.
Tony,
I'll try and.
if there are any wizards, and if there's any soul.
You broke up, Brooke.
You see no wizards inside here. There's not a life form inside here.
Look around. I see no wizards. Okay.
Is that your question? I couldn't really hear you.
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, I look around to see if there's any soul wizards in here.
There's nobody in here. And you hear, it's very much closed off by sound, but you can hear that the battling is continuing.
All right. I'll work on trying to keep these doors closed as long as you don't need me to do anything else.
Well, we need to get down there, and we need to do it now. So let's double time this, folks.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys make your way down. This is the way down, this path right here that I've just written down. And it leads to basically right there. And this is all, this L's that I'm putting on here, all lava, just in case there's any confusion. And it wraps around the entire thing. Hopefully you get a good idea. Everything up top is a ledge, is this rock around the whole perimeter.
So is there no bridge to get across?
It's just rocks. It's just rocks that are still like appearing above the lava.
No, what I'm saying is like once you get into the pit there, is there
yes,
no...
it's just rocks. There's no bridge.
But can you cross, or is it...
You can cross.
Okay, alright.
It's a little dangerous, but you can cross. I'm not going to make you do a roll.
Alright.
I want to, but it won't.
Tony, how big is the door?
We can just cross over?
How big is the door to get into here that we went through?
The door that you came into this whole area?
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet high, and it's solid iron, very thick. You would say it's definitely more than like a 1.5 feet thick.
And how did it swing in or did it swing out?
It opened inward and then closed.
Okay, I cast a wall of force in front of it.
Okay.
So this is what I'm doing, unless you need me for something else, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it can't swing in. That is smart, my friend.
All right. All right. I've taken myself out of. That's what I'm doing. I have to concentrate on this, unless you need me for something else.
Okay. The rest of you head over to the forge.
Yes. To the forge.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys open the forge door. I'm gonna speed you up, and you guys look inside, and you see all the forge mechanisms that you would know it. For anyone who knows how to operate it, you see an area for coal to go in. You see an area to infuse lava. Many pipes are around the area that infuse everything from cool air to water to steam to lava. And you see a lot of controls as in the air filtration to run it in there. A spot for the coal to land on top, and obviously the exhaust that goes out of the top to go up into the city of Rhaegar. What do you want to do?
I open up the coal barrel.
Wait. Before whose coal are we burning here? We need to decide on this now.
Yes, we need to burn the Sunken City's coal.
Yes, here it is.
Do it. Do it. Notorious.
Go ahead.
Arky, where do I put the coal?
Notorious.
In the thing.
Okay,
Where did the coal go?
just point it out to me because you know about these things.
I pointed out.
You have to climb. Being a regular gnomish contraption, you have to climb up and put it in. So, Damien, you start climbing up. Give me a climb check. If you fail, you drop the barrel.
I
got this.
Yeah, he's gonna drop
I got
it on
this.
me.
Hang on. Hang on, I got this.
They're doing this.
I think. I hope.
Hogar, you're fine with this?
What, fine with this? What are we talking about?
You're not even there. I'm talking to Hogar.
Climbing is strength, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
19 I rolled.
Okay with it. I'm
19.
okay with it.
Okay, you get there. You just get it up there. You push it, and you dump all the coal in. And it looks like you're about to fall, but you manage to stay up perfectly. You dump all the coal inside. Obviously, the whole thing is not operating yet, but you do dump it inside.
Arky, turn it on!
All of a sudden,
Where's
all of a sudden, Tom, you still hear explosions, things outside, and all of a sudden you see the doors go, and they bash into the wall of force, and it's opened by a crack, and you see goblins are still out there, and there's a battle actually taking place, but someone else must have triggered the doors. It's about open by like an inch.
I take out my
guys. We're gonna have company.
I start firing through.
Okay, he's doing Minds of Moria.
Light it up! Light it up! Light it up!
I light it up. Light it up.
Okay, so Fuegolas goes over there and it's just firing through. Anybody else helping out over there or no?
Yeah, I go over and I
Guys, we're gonna have company.
Finn, and I cast another wall of force. I try to mimic him anyway.
Actually, can his arrows get through from your side or no?
No, they can't get through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Billy, you fire arrow and it knocks off his invisible wall of force that he created. But you can cast a spell through there.
Let me double check.
Good.
It's clear, so you should be able to see through it. As long as it doesn't have to pass through the wall itself. Like
Yes, you may have a spell that you want to cast on the other side of the doors,
Yeah.
Billy. You could cast it there if you want.
I have a magic missile. Maybe I should use a magic missile fire right through.
That originates from you. It has to originate on the other side of the wall.
We just got 200 stars from Scott. He said he wants Sparky to cast Thunder Wave on Solst's barrel as soon as he sees them.
Okay, you don't see Soul's barrel or anybody from Soul's right now, but okay, no problem. Lauren Hicks says Molotov banana cocktails. Go.
No.
Those sound delicious.
Scott Walden says Audio Dungeon Lockdown Edition. Thank you, Tony, for sound effects, of course, always.
You can make like a fireball and banana cocktail.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. But you have to get to the banana room. You guys didn't go there.
Yes.
Here you go.
Yes.
Yes.
So get this furnace going, Arky. Arky, Sparky, I don't know what to do here. This is all you guys.
Yeah, I get the furnace going.
Okay, so you look at
Done.
You look at the furnace and you see that there are many things that you have to do probably. So you take a look at the system. Yeah, here it is. So you're seeing a very large diagram of pipes. Each one of them at the end of the pipes has a release, like a shutoff valve. You need to know which ones need to be open and which ones need to be closed. The instructions are on the left. All you have to do is tell me which ones that you leave open and closed. And if you fail, bad things may happen. And anyone can help if they want to help you, as long as they're there next to you.
So
good luck.
So
Can you
only
send that to us,
one of
too?
each.
One of each, all others closed.
So it's telling you on the top left. You must leave one open. You must leave open one steam, one cool air, one water, and one lava. All others must be closed.
Oh my god.
If you get it wrong, it's going to be a problem.
If you could send it out, that'd be cool.
Yes.
All right. So
And-
steam.
I got 1, 2, 8, 9. Let me know if anyone else agrees.
Wait, the numbers on the right are leading to the outside the room.
No. So, the ones on the bottom left are coming from like the ground in different places in the stone, and the ones on the right all go into the forge, into the machine. So you can they have all the valves right before they go into the machine. So he's got to open and close the correct ones.
I can't.
So what do we want? We want the air in.
I don't know what.
Dan, you're already messed up.
You want one steam.
Yeah, I don't like yours, Dan.
Yeah,
one cool air, one water, one lava.
So
And everything else should be closed.
Do one at a time, okay? So steam is easy.
By the way, you're being timed.
Steam is easy. It only diverts twice, right? So steam goes to both 9 and 4. So
Just pick one. So we're gonna.
So pick one.
9.
9.
Water goes to 1.
Air is
Water
5
goes
and
to 1?
Yeah.
air is 5 and 6.
5.
The live stream cuts out here, unfortunately. Our apologies. So what happens? The party deciphers the pipes and turns on the magnificent forge. They put their coal in so their colors will be presented to all above in the harbor. But something goes wrong. The coal burns, but instead of their color smoke, the color orange shows and travels upwards. The Raven's colors. They've been deceived. Find out what happens next on the Celestial War.